name is Lin Xiao. I've traveled from the 21st century to become the 9th prince of the Great Sage Dynasty.
Xuanwu Gate Showdown. Winner takes the crown. Bring it on.
Unlike my brothers, who are fighting for the crown, me, I just want to slack off. Check in.
Congratulations, host. You've completed the 20-year check-in mission. Reward issued. Innate realm perfection.
So this is the innate realm. From today on, not even the heavens can make me move. I'm going back to get some good sleep. Who is it with no sense of public decency?
Your Highness, something terrible has happened.
What is it? Speak.
The Emperor has passed away.
What's with all this panic? Show some decorum. Get up. The Emperor has passed away. What's that got to do with me? Who's the new Emperor?
Your Highness, have you forgotten?
All the other adult princes
are dead.
Oh, right. The other princes fought to the death for the crown and wiped each other out in the cutthroat competition.
Besides you, the late Emperor only has one 3-year-old prince left.
The Emperor died without naming an heir. Looks like things are about to change.
Late Emperor. Late Emperor. How tragic your departure. The late emperor passed suddenly. Lin Tong was his most valued and beloved bloodline. The late emperor's will is known to all, though the state needs a mature ruler. His will cannot be defied. Therefore, I hereby appoint the 10th prince, Lin Tong, as emperor, with myself presiding behind the curtain, to assist the new sovereign.
Installing a 3-year-old toddler as emperor? And letting someone who knows nothing,
a mere woman, preside behind the curtain?
Isn't that telling the whole world that our great sage dynasty has no capable men?
The Empress Dowager's move is clearly a blatant power grab. Maternal relatives seizing power is an omen of national disaster.
Empress Dowager, the late emperor left no written will. To enthrone a 3-year-old child now is to plunge the nation into a sea of fire. We implore you to reconsider. Exactly. The border wars are still raging. How can we show weakness to the world with a child ruler? The late emperor's bloodline is not extinct. We should enthrone an adult prince.
An adult prince? Who are you talking about? That one hiding in the tranquil pavilion, who does nothing but read books all day, the invisible Lin Xiao? He's a man of mediocre talent, and no ambition, a bookworm. How could he possibly be emperor? His cultivation, barely at the early qi circulation stage, within the imperial family, is nothing but a joke.
Your Highness, you are the legitimate son. Aren't you considering vying for the throne?
Consider what? Being emperor is too much work. All right. Go on, get out. I'm going back to sleep.
Yes.
So noisy. So noisy.
Pillar of national fortune is collapsed. Imperial legitimacy dispute detected.
Scanning for optimal solution for the host.
Optimal slacking off solution.
Plan A, enthrone the 3-year-old child, Lin Tong.
95% probability leads to maternal relative seizing power. Internal strife. Order collapse. Host will be forced into the flames of order. Slacking off completely fails. Plan B, enthrone the host, Lin Xiu. 1% probability. Due to host's deeply ingrained image of mediocrity, no one supports him.
No one supports him.
Yeah, right. 1% is no good. Then choose B. Oh, no, choose A. Let them fight it out. Don't bother me. I just want to slack off.
To ensure national stability and allow the host to safely slack off, forcibly correcting to Plan B.
What?
Mission, ascend the throne, suppress internal strife.
Mission reward.
An absolutely quiet sleeping environment.
Mission penalty, permanent insomnia.
What penalty? Permanent insomnia? You're trying to kill me. Damn it, for a good night's sleep. This emperor, I'm going to be.
Well, Grand Secretary Zhang, Minister Wang, General Qin, have you all been struck mute? So you admit it then. He's a mediocre bookworm, then the 10th prince.
The 9th prince has arrived. The 9th prince has arrived.
The 9th prince.
Could you keep it down? Some of us are trying to sleep.
So what if he's a bookworm? He is the late emperor's blood, and a grown man, a mediocre puppet emperor, is 10,000 times easier to control than a 3-year-old child and a regent empress dowager. Now that the 9th prince is here, he too is the late emperor's blood. He is also a grown prince. By order of succession, he should ascend. He should ascend. The 9th prince should be emperor. I concur. The late emperor left no edict, though the 9th prince has devoted himself to study and stayed out of politics.
But
he is the late emperor's legitimate heir. We implore your majesty, for the sake of the realm, to enthrone the 9th prince, to bring stability to the land.
We concur.
We beg the 9th prince to ascend the throne, to bring stability to the land.
You. How dare you? He's nothing but a bookworm.
Your majesty. This is the foundation of the state. The 9th prince is the bloodline of the late emperor, the only legitimate heir at this moment. Does the empress dowager intend to defy ancestral laws and shake the foundation of the state?
enough. Ascend the throne? Fine. If I ascend the throne, will you quiet down and stop ringing that bell?
Yes, once your highness ascends the throne, the people will rally behind you, and the funeral bell will cease.
Alright, then hurry up and do it. Being emperor seems a little better than permanent insomnia. After all, hey, hurry up. I'm sleepy.
Your majesty, please, ascend the throne. Long live the emperor. Long live, long live, long live.
Rise.
Thank you, your majesty.
That damned Lin Xiao. I was just one step away from the throne. Brother, kill him. As long as I kill Lin Xiao,
I'll be the top meritorious official in supporting the new emperor, and my sister will be the Empress Dowager ruling behind the curtain.
This world still belongs to our Li family.
Evil creatures disrupt the government. I shall purge the Emperor's side.
It's over. His Majesty is only at the early stage of Qi circulation realm, so it's hard for him to withstand a peak Qi control realm strike. Not good, it's too late. The newly enthroned Emperor is about to be killed. Die.
Done.
It's done. I am the Empress.
Ah.
You're really too noisy. Now, break!
What is going on? Your Majesty is actually in the innate realm.
The innate realm. My meridians. They're all ruined.
His power is actually this terrifying.
Empress Dowager. Where do you think you're going? Grand Counselor.
Your servant. I am here.
We have just ascended the throne. We are not yet fully versed in the protocols. Tell us, what is the punishment for attempting to assassinate the new emperor in court?
In response to your Majesty, it is the grave crime of treason.
Treason. So what should be done?
They should all be handed over to the 3 judicial offices for trial, and have their 3 clans exterminated.
Approved.
You.
However, considering that the Empress Dowager is, after all, our official mother, we will waive the extermination of her 3 clans. We are not a bloodthirsty man. We will only punish the chief culprit.
Guards, take this traitorous rebel away. Throw him into the Imperial prison.
The Empress Dowager must have been frightened today. Her mind is not clear. That is why she allowed her brother to commit murder in court. Shouting Z.
Your slave is here.
Draft an edict. The Empress Dowager is unwell. Effective immediately. She is to reside permanently in the Palace of Eternal Peace. No one is to disturb her.
As your Majesty commands.
Our 10th brother, Lin Tong, is young and has lost his mother. He still requires guidance. From this day forth, he shall be entrusted to our mother, Consort Jing, for upbringing. All matters of the inner palace shall henceforth be managed by Consort Jing. Does anyone have any objections?
Your Majesty is wise. Long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor.
Enough. Court is dismissed. We are going back to get some more sleep.
Bookworm. Invisible Man. These methods. This swift decisiveness.
I think we've invited a deity.
We've invited the Taizong Emperor of the previous dynasty. His Majesty is definitely at the great perfection of the innate realm. Our dynasty. Oh, no. The world is about to change.
Our new Emperor. He hid his depths well. If he possessed such cultivation all along, how did he manage to stay silent in the tranquil pavilion for 20 years?
What do you call that? That's the mark of a true master. Regardless, His Majesty's divine might is unparalleled. This is a blessing for the state. We, as his ministers, must simply do our utmost to assist him.
Our Emperor is a case of great wisdom appearing as folly. He's unfathomable.
However,
he is a bit too lazy, isn't he? What Emperor, on his very first day on the throne, wants to go back to sleep? Let's go.
A moment, my lords. His Majesty requests the presence of the 3 lords in the Imperial study.
This. Didn't His Majesty just say he was going back to catch up on sleep? His Majesty wasn't going back to sleep. He is deeply concerned for the state. He doesn't dare waste a single moment. We must also pull ourselves together. We cannot pour cold water on His Majesty's fervent enthusiasm.
Indeed.
This way, please. Main quest.
Ascend to the throne. Subdue internal strife.
Completed. Quest reward. An absolutely quiet sleeping environment.
A pillow would have been nice, though.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. They have arrived.
Come in.
We, your subjects, pay our respects to your Majesty.
Sit.
Have a seat, anywhere.
We thank your Majesty.
Now, what is it that our great sage dynasty lacks the most?
Just as I thought. His Majesty's previous indolence was merely a facade. He is testing us, gauging our understanding of the state's affairs. Your Majesty. What our great sage dynasty lacks most is naturally funds and grain. During the late Emperor's reign, although he struck such fear into the foreign tribes, it essentially emptied the state treasury. To speak with great disrespect, the current state treasury, even if a rat went in there, it would have to leave empty-handed, in tears.
Your Majesty, the autumn pay for the Northern Border Army has yet to be secured. The Minister of Revenue these past few days has been feigning illness, afraid to attend court.
He says
He's afraid General Chin will beat him.
if he doesn't come up with the money soon, I'll dismantle his gate and sell the iron for cash.
Alright. The answer is always, no money. We're broke. We're poor. Since our state treasury is empty, who in our realm is the wealthiest?
In terms of private wealth, it would naturally be the Jiangnan magnate, Li Wansan. He controls the silk and tea trade in Jiangnan. His wealth rivals the state's. Furthermore, there are rumors among the people that the silver in our state treasury doesn't even amount to the spare change in his cellar.
This Li Wansan. Does he have a daughter?
Huh.
How old is she? Is she pretty? I'll go marry her. Bring her into the palace.
Your Majesty, are you serious?
Think about it. If I marry her and bring her here, wouldn't Li Wansan become the imperial father-in-law? If the son-in-law is short on cash, it's only natural for the father-in-law to help out, right?
Besides,
Our empire would gain a god of wealth.
This? Is that something an emperor should say? Are you selling yourself to save the country? I've served 3 generations of emperors, but I've never seen one so shameless.
oh, Your Majesty, this is absolutely unacceptable. Your Majesty's person is priceless, of the noblest blood. That Li Wansan is a mere merchant. Scholars, farmers, artisans, merchants. Merchants are the lowest. If you were to take a merchant's daughter as a consort, well, it would be most improper.
Your Majesty, the Chief Minister, makes a valid point. The court is short on funds, but we can find other solutions. This matter of marrying into a merchant family is indeed improper. If word got out, then I fear scholars across the land would mock us.
Propriety? Dignity? Can we eat those? Can they pay the troops? Can they let me sleep soundly at night?
Your Majesty, about this Li Wansan, he does have a daughter. Her name is Li Sanyang. However, the situation is a bit complicated.
How so? Is she ugly? Or missing an arm or a leg?
No, nothing like that. Li Sanyang's appearance is decent. Not a stunning beauty, but she is quite comely. It's just, she is already 30 years old.
30?
Excellent, excellent.
Your Majesty is only 25, in the prime of youth. How could you possibly be interested in a 30-year-old spinster? Your Majesty will surely back down.
Perfect. If we got some 15 or 16-year-old girl, obsessed with romance, crying and whining all the time, wouldn't that disturb my sleep?
What does 30 years old mean?
30 years old means maturity and stability.
This Lee Sun-young has never married. The reason is, her standards are extremely high. In fact, Lee Won-sung's vast commercial empire is mostly managed by Lee Sun-young. Lee Sun-young's prestige in the business world is even higher than her father's. They call her the goddess of wealth of Jiangnan.
A career-driven powerhouse. This is no mere imperial consort. This is practically heaven sending the perfect professional manager to save me. She can also bring a massive dowry to fill the state treasury. Excellent. What's wrong with 30? As the saying goes, an older wife brings good fortune. An even older one is a treasure. What I need is not a vase who only knows embroidery, but someone capable, a talent who can help me govern the realm.
Your Majesty. But according to ancestral custom, it's improper.
What? How? Ancestral custom doesn't allow marrying a 30-year-old woman?
Well, no, not exactly, but...
Then it's fine. It's settled.
Your Majesty is wise. The border is in crisis. If a marriage alliance can break the deadlock, what use is so-called propriety?
You?
Minister Wan, I'm entrusting this matter to you. Be polite when drafting the decree. Say that I admire Miss Lee's talent, and invite her to the palace to discuss state affairs. Also, if Lee Sanyang enters the palace, then Lee Wansan becomes a royal merchant. From now on, his business in Jiangnan will have the court's backing.
I accept the decree.
Old Wang, if this really works out, I'll thank you on behalf of the 300,000 brothers on the northern frontier.
Don't thank me. If you want to thank someone, thank our emperor here.
True.
It seems, the sky over the great sage dynasty is truly about to change. Let's go.
Let's go.
Done. Got the person, got the money, now I can finally get some proper sleep. Now this is the life.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Little Dingzy, didn't I say? Unless the sky is falling, or Li Wei breaks out of prison and comes charging over, don't bother me.
Your Majesty. The sky isn't falling, and Li Wei hasn't broken out. It's Consort Jing who sent someone.
No, no. Tell her I'm currently contemplating the heavenly Tao. I'm at a critical juncture. The slightest misstep could lead to a chi deviation.
Her ladyship knew you'd say that. She also said, if you refuse to budge, she'll personally bring that bowl of calming soup over to you, and right here in the hall of mental cultivation. Watch you drink it.
Since when did mother become so assertive? Is this what they mean by a mother's status rises with her son, and her aura is in full force? To the palace of peace and joy. Just got off work and now it's overtime. I want to see what this is all about. Your son pays his respects to mother. Mother, why did you summon me at this hour? Is there something good to eat?
Come here.
So mother knows martial arts too. I never realized you were hiding it even deeper than I was. In this imperial palace, is there even one honest person left? Vast as the sea.
Unfathomably deep.
Shioa,
Tell me honestly,
In the main hall, when you suppressed Li Wei with one palm.
Did you truly step into the innate realm?
Or did you use some forbidden technique?
That burns your lifespan or overdrafts your potential?
Mother, what are you thinking? Your son is truly at the innate level. I am the chosen one. Just the other day, while I was sleeping and dreaming, I dreamed of this old man with a white beard. He said he wanted to teach me some divine technique. I said I didn't want to learn it, but he insisted on teaching me. When I woke up, guess what? Unstoppable. Your son is helpless too.
Dream magic, huh?
For 20 years, you've been playing dumb.
You even fooled your own mother.
From now on, you just focus on being the emperor.
You don't need to worry about the harem.
I'll weed out all the spies in the harem.
Every last one.
The backyard.
Won't catch fire.
Wow. Turns out the whole family's full of secret agents. My own mother is a master of the harem game, a max-level expert. Mother is mighty. That's all I needed to hear. So, can I go back and catch up on sleep?
Sit.
We're not done with business yet.
I heard.
You want to take the daughter of the Li family from Jiangnan.
As a consort.
You have no idea. Lady Li is as rich as a kingdom and a skilled businesswoman. Marrying her gets us money and a treasurer. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Although the Li family are mere merchants,
Through marriage.
Their immense wealth can be tied to the royal family.
That is a good move.
But
Her rank cannot be too high.
Take her as a noble consort.
grant her the status of imperial merchant.
that is already a great honor.
Alright, mother, make her a noble consort. Then, what about the empress? Leave it vacant.
For the Empress, I've already picked someone for you.
She's the granddaughter of the divine physician Lu from the capital.
Lu Yao.
You knew each other as children.
Your Highness. Once you drink this medicine, it won't be bitter anymore. Yara saved some candied fruit for you.
It's her. The Lu family has been practicing medicine for generations.
They've saved countless lives. They enjoy a very high reputation among the people. As long as Lu Yao is the empress,
She can instantly help you win over the people.
The people of this land.
We'll then see the emperor as a benevolent ruler.
a wise and enlightened ruler.
One hand on the economy, the other on the people's hearts. And in the middle, you have me, a powerhouse of martial prowess. Perfect.
So, what about this marriage arrangement?
Do you accept it or not?
Of course I accept. Mother's judgment is never wrong. Sister Lu Yao has endured so much hardship, for the sake of the realm. As the emperor, I must give her a perfect home. The position of empress belongs to her and no one else.
Then it's settled.
Issue both imperial edicts together.
Lu Yao just returned.
She's been running a free clinic at the Hall of Universal Aid these past few days.
If you're sincere.
Go see her in plain clothes.
After all, it's been 5 years.
You should at least show your face first.
Reconnect a little.
A free clinic.
Still working this late?
That's called serving the people.
Boundless compassion.
Alright, boundless compassion. Mother, you should rest now. Don't worry too much about the affairs of the inner palace. Don't overwork yourself. Your son will take his leave.
I understand.
Go ahead.
I bid you farewell, mother.
Your Majesty, shall we return to the Hall of Mental Cultivation?
No. Let's go back and change our clothes. We're going to the Hall of Universal Aid in the southern city. I want to see what this legendary doctor wife of mine actually looks like.
Your Majesty, leaving the palace this late? It's against protocol.
Protocol? I am the protocol. Oh, right. Bring some money with you. If I need to see the doctor, I'll have to pay the registration fee.
Sir.
My lord, we have news from the Empress Dowager. She says if we help her escape and restore her power,
Then in the future,
you will be the chancellor of the new dynasty.
what nonsense about the Empress Dowager? Quick. All correspondence with the Empress Dowager and that Li Wei. Burn it all. If the new emperor finds out, we're finished. Hurry, hurry, don't leave a single scrap behind. The new emperor has ascended the throne. He's reached the pinnacle of innate power. The world is changing. What's happened?
Is it that old bastard Li Wei?
Causing trouble in court again.
Causing trouble? He wanted to cause trouble, all right. But in the end, he ended up ruining his own life. Oh, right. Let me tell you something. His Majesty is an innate realm master.
Innate.
Master.
Are your eyes playing tricks on you?
Our Ninth Highness
Is only in his 20s.
Just over 20.
Even if he started training in the womb.
He couldn't reach the innate realm.
And perfection at that.
The entire court saw it with their own eyes. Li Wei was at the peak of the Qi control realm. He didn't last a moment against him.
It seems our emperor.
Has been hiding his true strength.
Enduring for 20 years.
And exploding in an instant. That kind of patience.
terrifying.
Our emperor is perfect in every way.
It's just.
It's just.
Just what?
Spit it out.
Stop dithering like a woman.
His Majesty just suppressed Li Wei. And now he wants to live off a woman. He's taking a concubine. His Majesty has his eye on the Jiangnan Li family's fortune. He insists on taking that third Lady Li as his concubine. Says it's to fill the imperial treasury. And he wants me to deliver the decree.
Third Lady Li.
Li Miaozhen. Yes. Master, you're being foolish.
My maternal family is distantly related to the Li family.
Li Miaozhen is no ordinary woman.
She's 30 and unmarried.
Is it because no one wants her?
That's bullshit.
The suitors
could line up from Jiangnan all the way to the capital.
But she doesn't fancy any of them.
Master.
Think about who our emperor is.
The emperor. An innate master.
Right. Innate perfection.
The sovereign of the land.
A man like a deity.
How could he possibly just be?
Selling himself for a few million taels of silver.
His Majesty must have a discerning eye.
He saw Third Lady Li's talent and beauty.
What do you call that?
Heroes recognize heroes.
Heroes recognize heroes. That makes sense.
Give me the imperial decree.
This matter, you gentlemen,
are all clumsy with words. It won't do.
I'll go to Jiangnan myself.
I'll make sure Third Lady Li enters the palace as a concubine.
You going? Jiangnan is far, the round trip.
Master, have you forgotten? I'm at the late stage of the Qi movement realm, traveling 1,000 miles a day.
Is no problem.
I'll set off tonight.
I'll bring her back within 3 days.
My lady, I'm truly grateful for your effort. Travel safely. Oh, right, my lady. Remember to bring me some Jiangnan specialties.
Careful.
Who's missing me so much?
Your Majesty. Master, we're going to Jishur Hall. Are we really not using the front door? If it's late at night, and someone sees us, they'll say the Emperor is climbing walls in the middle of the night.
Shoo! Keep that mouth shut. Using the front door is for official inspections. What are we here for? We're here for a secret rendezvous. We're here to build connections.
Master, shall we go in?
Be smart about it later. Oh, right. If that girl asks what we're doing here, just say we're here to apply for a job.
Oh. Could this be the legendary incognito visit to see how the people live?
Enough O's. Let's go.
Slow down, Master. Slow down.
Let go.
Young master, maybe we should go back. This is just too depressing. Look at this line. We'll be here till dawn.
And still not get our turn.
If you really want to see Miss Lou, I can go ask the Capitol Prefect for a favor. Have them.
Shut your mouth. What do you know? This is called experiencing life. Look at those officials with their entourages, and what happens? They're not welcome. So busy. What if you get exhausted? Then who will do the work for me? Who will give me my days of leisure? This is practically damaging my personal property. Shouting Z. What time is it?
It's the second quarter of the high hour.
Still seeing patients this late? Is that girl an idiot?
Out of the way. Move it. All of you, move. Move. Move.
Get out of my way.
Move. Out of the way, old man.
This is the son of the Vice Minister of Justice.
Get the hell out of here, all of you. So this is the Hall of Universal Relief. Smells like herbs and poverty. It's choking me. Get up. I've long heard that Miss Lou is a living bodhisattva. Now that I've seen you today, you truly are extraordinary.
Hey.
Miss Lou, lately I've been having chest pains. I feel so weak, no energy. Come on, give me a good look.
Sir, this is a clinic, not a brothel. If you're here for treatment, please wait in line. If not, please leave.
Wait in line? You expect me to queue up with these lowlifes? Miss Lou, you must be joking.
Here, we operate on a first-come, first-served basis. If it were an emergency, I would see you first. But you seem full of vigor, with a healthy complexion. Aside from some deficiency from overindulgence, there's nothing seriously wrong.
She's got a sharp tongue.
Do you have a death wish? My coming to your little clinic is an honor for you. You think just because you're from the Lou family, I won't dare touch you? I'll have this clinic shut down by tomorrow, you hear me? You, get these paupers out of here. I'm taking over the Hall of Universal Relief today. Ha 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 ha. Come here. You, get lost. Ha 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 ha.
You bandits, this is a place for healing and saving lives.
Then I'll be a bandit today. Let's see what you can do about it.
How dare you lay a hand on my people?
Who dares touch my people? It was him.
Young master.
Who do you think you are? Dare to mess with me?
Young master. You're disturbing me while I'm in line.
These days, someone actually dares to provoke me over a queue? Do you know who my father is? My father is the Vice Minister of Justice. He oversees all criminal affairs in the realm. Crushing you is easier than crushing an ant.
Yeah, your dad is Li Gang. Fine. Shan-san, Li Si, Wannermatsi. Bottom line is, you're relying on your father's influence to throw your weight around here. I don't care who your father is. Let me say this, could you stop making noise so late at night? I, the Emperor, really don't want to resort to violence.
Are you looking to die? You know what? I'll have my father arrest you, on charges of provoking trouble, making you wish you were neither alive nor dead.
A Vice Minister of Justice can just fabricate charges and decide life and death? Or is it that your Wang family treats the law as a mere scrap of paper?
Of course. If I say you die at the 5th watch, who dares keep you until the 3rd? In the capital, I am the law.
Impressive. Such big talk. Is the entire realm yours now, too?
HMPH. The late emperor just passed away. The new emperor can't even hold onto power. He's a useless waste. You dare to compare him to me? Even if he was standing right before me, I'd still call him incompetent. You know I'm at the early stage chi control realm. Crushing you is like crushing an ant. In the capital, no one dares speak to me like this.
Early stage chi control realm. And you dare show your face? What a disgrace.
You asking for death.
Watch out!
You've got some skill, but it's a shame you're a dead man.
Young master,
Are you alright, sir?
Get him. Go get help. Go to the Ministry of Justice, now, and bring the city guard. Today, I'm going to tear him to pieces, and tear down this lousy clinic while we're at it.
sir, it's bad news. Young master has been beaten.
What? Who dares? Didn't you say he's the son of the Vice Minister of Justice?
We did, but he wasn't afraid of the ministry at all, and he's a master fighter. Our 4 guards were killed with a single blow.
You blind fool. He thinks he can lay a hand on my son just because he has some skill. Fine. I'll show him that there's no one in this world the Ministry of Justice dares not touch. Summon the city guard. Tell them there's trouble at the Hall of Healing. Come with me. We're taking down the criminal.
Yes, sir.
Listen up, punk. When my father gets here, not just you, but all of you, are dead.
Young Master Wang, we don't need treatment anymore.
Can we go?
This has nothing to do with us.
Young Master Wang, I beg you, I have a family to support. My wife is waiting for this medicine.
Now you're scared? Too late. You poor people should just die quietly when you get sick. Why bother getting treatment? But you, my beauty, you should come to my mansion and serve me properly. You know that, right? Come here.
You're going too far. Jisha Hall is here to help the world, to heal and save people, and you're just trampling all over it. Aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
Divine retribution? My family is the law. We decide who's guilty. Soon, the city guard will come and take you away too. The torture devices in prison will show you what it means to wish you were dead.
Shut up.
Quick, arrest the criminal with me. My leg is broken. You dare to punish me yourself. When my father gets here, I'll make you feel it too. The feeling of having your leg bone smashed, inch by inch. I'll have your entire clan executed.
Exterminate my 9 clans? Your family doesn't have that authority. Insulting the sovereign, oppressing the people, destroying civilian property. Each one of these is a crime worthy of wiping out your entire clan. And your father, knowing the law, breaks it, allowing his son to commit crimes. He'll die just the same when he arrives.
Did you all hear what he said? He calls himself Shen. If you're the emperor, then I'm the emperor's father. You're just an arrogant fool who doesn't know his place. Don't you dare leave. When my father gets here, you're dead.
Fine. Then I, Shen, will wait for him.
Oh, sir, you should leave quickly.
He's used to throwing his weight around.
You'll get dragged into this.
It's fine.
Stop. Let's see who dares to touch my son. None of you are leaving today.
Ha ha ha. My father's here. Keep acting tough now.
Minister Wang, what fine parenting.
Your Majesty. Your servant pays his respects to your majesty.
Your Majesty?
Your majesty.
Your Majesty. Why are you kneeling to him? Get up and kill him.
Your majesty, I deserve to die for my crimes. My son is ignorant. He has offended your majesty. I beg your majesty for forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
Your son just called the new emperor a good for nothing. Said the capital belongs to your Wang family. Said the law before you is nothing but a worthless piece of paper. Minister Wang, tell me, how can this be forgiven?
Why, your majesty? My son was talking nonsense. It's all my fault for failing to discipline him. I am willing to be stripped of my rank and become a commoner to atone for my son's crimes. Please, your majesty, spare his wretched life. You unfilial son, beg for mercy now.
Impossible. How could you be the new emperor? You can't be the new emperor. How could you be the new emperor?
Who I am is not for you to question. Didn't you just say you'd have me dead by the 3rd watch? And no one would dare keep me alive till the 5th. Go on, say it again.
Your majesty. It's all my fault for lax discipline. I deserve to die. I beg your majesty to consider my many years of service to the court and show leniency.
Today, in the name of the Son of Heaven, I shall carry out the law. Wang Kai's crimes are heinous. Tomorrow at noon, take him to the execution ground and behead him as a public example. And you, Wang Quan, you are stripped of your post as Vice Minister of Justice. All your honors and titles are revoked. You are exiled to the borderlands, never to return to the capital. You too, take them away.
As your majesty commands.
Father, I don't want to die. Father, save me. Save me, your majesty. I know I was wrong, your majesty. Father, save me.
Furthermore, allocate funds to repair the Jishir clinic. To treat the innocent citizens. All assets of the Wang family are to be confiscated, to compensate those you have harmed.
As your majesty commands.
Take him away as well.
Your majesty is wise and just.
Rise. Everyone, please continue to line up and receive treatment.
Go get your medicine. Thank you, doctor. It's really him. 5 years without seeing him. I've thought of him day and night. And he just appears before me like this.
Doctor, I'm sick too.
What's wrong?
Love sickness. Missing you. I've had this illness for 5 years with no cure. It's terminal, incurable. Dr. Liu, do you think there's still a chance to save me? Is there still a chance to save me?
If I can't cure you, I'll prescribe you 2 pounds of Coptis. To thoroughly cleanse that scheming mind of yours. If that still doesn't fix you, then just wait to die.
Got it. I'll follow the doctor's orders. Aren't you afraid that you'll be refined into medicinal dregs?
I'm not tired.
Not tired? Your hands are shaking like a sieve, and you're not tired? What, is your body made of iron? Or are you saying, you're a fairy who lives on dew? A fairy who doesn't need sleep?
I've been away from the capital for 5 years. There's such a backlog of patients. The people trust me. They come from far away to seek treatment. If I don't treat them, they might drag it out until it's truly fatal. I have my cultivation to rely on, peak of the Xingqi realm. Pulling a few all-nighters won't kill me.
Peak of the Xingqi realm? So what? Just because you're in the Xingqi realm, you don't see yourself as human anymore? Even a workhorse gets to rest the millstone sometimes. If you keep going like this, before your title of divine physician spreads across the land, you'll be the one hanging on the wall for people to admire.
Then what am I supposed to do? There are so many patients, but there are only a handful of doctors. If I don't see them, who will?
Then go teach. Or, to put it more nicely, become a dean, a founding master.
Teach.
Let's build a university. We'll call it the Great Sage Dynasty Imperial Medical University. We'll recruit 50 students. You teach them first. Once they graduate, recruit another 50. Let them handle minor aches and illnesses, the ones they can't treat. You, the divine physician Lu, step in.
So, if we do that, would every patient have access to medical care? But, can this really succeed? How much money would that cost?
Li Sanyang is a wealthy woman. Once she enters the palace, will money even be an issue? Money matters are for men to worry about. You just need to nod your head. Whether the national treasury is empty or not is none of your concern. Even if I have to rob someone, I, your emperor, will build this university for you. Lu Yao, you need to know that everything I do is for no other reason than for you. Alright. Don't look at me with those eyes. It looks like I'm bullying you. It's getting late. I need to head back. You go get some rest. If you get tired and ugly, I won't let you be empress.
Lin Xiao. This is the down payment. Sealed with a kiss. You're mine now. I know, you want to take that, Li Sanyang, as your concubine. I won't stop you. After all, you need the money. But I'm taking your first kiss first. Lin Xiao, that's what you owe me.
Hey. You little brat, you really can't stand to lose. Alright, that stamp was worth it. Totally worth it.
That was intense. That was explosive. The future empress kissed His Highness. And in public, no less. If this were written into a story, it'd sell out in every bookstore in the capital.
What are you looking at? I'll gouge your eyes out. Let's go.
Yes, back to the palace. Your Majesty, your lips.
What about my lips?
They're a bit swollen.
Get out of here. Go on, scram.
Your Majesty, it's time to change. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Change. They've been replaced.
Your Majesty, they've all been replaced. All of them. This new batch was all personally vetted by Consort Jing.
Mother Empress works fast. It's almost scary. Could it be, this is the legendary Master of Palace Intrigue?
Court is now in session.
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor. Present your memorials if you have any. If not, court is dismissed.
Your subject, Sun Libin, has a memorial to present.
Speak.
I have heard that yesterday, Your Majesty went out in plain clothes, lingered in the city streets, and did not return until late at night. Your Majesty's person is priceless, bearing the safety of the entire realm. How could you be so reckless? I implore Your Majesty to focus your mind, cultivate your character, and diligently attend to state affairs. Do not let your subjects lose heart.
Minister Sun, how old are you this year?
I have idled away 65 years.
65. Not easy. Since that's the case, shouldn't you be at home looking after your grandchildren? Instead, you're worried about where I went to take a piss last night. Aren't you tired? Instead, you're asking about last night, where I went to take a piss. Aren't you tired?
Your Majesty, how could you utter such crude language? I am doing this for the sake of the Empire.
Hey, stop! Last night, I was out inspecting work, or was I out drinking and carousing? That will become clear in due time. Let me ask you one thing. Yesterday, Li Wei, was it I who dealt with him? Does that count as official business? I stabilized the Empress Dowager. Does that count as official business?
That naturally counts, but
what but? Let me tell you all, my temper isn't the best, especially when I haven't slept enough. If you think I am an unqualified emperor, fine, whoever wants to try, come up here and sit in this seat. I won't stop you. I haven't slept enough anyway.
I am filled with trepidation.
I am filled with trepidation. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The new emperor plays dirty. If anyone tries to force me, I'll just quit. Who can handle that?
Cut the nonsense from now on, except for matters concerning money, grain, and the military. Don't bother me with anything else.
Your Majesty. The Imperial Treasury.
The Treasury, it really
has no money left.
During the late Emperor's reign,
There were wars every year.
Military expenditures were enormous.
The current treasury
Even a rat that goes in
would come out crying if there's no major income next month.
Then the officials' salaries
can only be paid in rotten vegetables.
Your Majesty.
It's over.
Has His Majesty gone mad from poverty?
Why is he smiling?
No money is good. No money means we can spend money.
Your Majesty.
What did you say?
Spend money?
Spending money. I hereby decree that from this day forth, 3,000 acres of land from the capital's outskirts shall be allocated, and the Ministry of Work's finest craftsmen shall be requisitioned. I shall build an academy, unprecedented in history, and unmatched by any to come. Its name shall be Dashing Imperial Medical University. Minister Chen, the funds for its construction, and its subsequent operational costs. I believe in you, Minister Chen. You'll surely find a way, won't you?
3,000 acres.
The best craftsman.
How much will that cost?
This is driving the Ministry of Revenue to its death.
Your Majesty, I cannot go on living.
Just have this old minister executed.
Right now, forget building some university.
Even building an outhouse
is beyond the Ministry of Revenue's means.
Even if you dismantle this old bag of bones,
it wouldn't fetch that much silver.
Minister Chen.
Minister Keon, come down.
Let go of me.
Heavens above, earth below.
Life is simply unbearable.
Say something!
Your Majesty, undertaking major construction now is likely unwise. The state coffers are empty. This is the truth. If we forcibly levy taxes, we risk inciting rebellion.
Indeed, Your Majesty.
You must reconsider.
Your Majesty.
All right, stop your wailing. You are, after all, a minister. Why carry on like a fishwife?
Get over here, now.
That gold lacquer up there, don't you rub it off. That's real gold.
Unless Your Majesty rescinds the decree.
This old minister will
dash my head against this pillar.
Who said I intend to use the state treasury's funds?
Your Majesty.
Not the treasury.
Then where will the money come from?
Surely not.
Will silver fall from the sky?
Consider it as if it fell from the sky. The Ministry of Works handles the land. The Ministry of Personnel drafts the list. Minister Chen, just rest assured. Keep your mind at ease. Building this school will not lose money. Enough. I need to go back and catch up on sleep. Let me tell you all, bother me less with such matters in the future. Otherwise, I'll have you join the minister in dashing against the pillars. Go!
Oh dear.
Yaoer, my dear. I'm just worried about you.
What kind of place is the Imperial Palace?
A bottomless abyss that devours people without spitting out their bones.
How many people
can end their days peacefully in that position?
And this new emperor?
He's capricious and unpredictable.
With your stubborn temper, what if you anger him one day?
Don't worry. Since I've chosen this path, I know what I'm doing. That Majesty, he may seem lazy, but his idea to establish a university isn't something a foolish ruler would say. Last night, I was indeed a bit impulsive. But that was actually a kind of test. If he were truly a cold and heartless man, he would have pushed me away then. But he didn't. The waters in the palace may be deep, but I'm a good swimmer.
It seems.
Your old father was worrying for nothing.
Imperial decree. By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees, Lu Yao, daughter of the Lu family, possesses divine medical skill and impeccable virtue. She is hereby appointed as the royal chief physician, bestowed with a golden token, granted free passage within the palace, without the need for announcement. So it is decreed.
Your subject, Lu Yao, receives the decree.
Miss Lu, please rise.
Please relay a message to His Majesty for me. I will draft the university charter tonight. Tell him to come and get it in person another day, so I can ask him if he's missed me.
Understood. This servant will definitely deliver the message. His Majesty will be pleased to hear it. I shall take my leave now.
The money house has been consistently profitable, so I plan to open another shop in the western part of the city. What do you think?
Good. Uncle, cousin. So it's Jing'er who's come. What a rare guest. Long time no see. Please, have a seat.
I rode through the night.
Killing 3 horses to get here.
I didn't come for a family visit.
Or to reminisce.
I came to save the lives.
Of your entirely family.
What? Save. 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 Save me. Save what? Dear niece, you mustn't speak nonsense. Our Li family has always operated honestly and properly. We pay our taxes to the court every year. How could it have come to this, where you need to save my miserable life?
Cousin, we're all family here. There's no need for this kind of intimidation tactics. Is it that the newly enthroned emperor has his eyes on the Li family's wealth? He wants to take me into the palace.
Truly worthy of being called the
Goddess of Wealth, Li Sanya.
Exactly, my cousin guessed.
Perfectly.
This is bad. What kind of mess is this? Isn't this just plain robbery? They're taking my daughter as a hostage. Then they'll drain the Li family's assets, bit by bit by bit, until they're completely empty. This is a scam. A total scam.
Calm down first. Cousin, on the day of the enthronement ceremony, didn't the imperial uncle Li Wei go mad? And the Empress Dowager fell ill. So this emperor is not a lamb at all. He's a vicious dragon that's been slumbering all along. Right?
No.
His Majesty is at the innate realm.
What? The innate realm?
What His Majesty means is,
He needs someone who understands economics and finance.
Someone who can help him.
Manage this nation's purse strings, and keep them in order.
His exact words were,
Have the young lady of the Li family enter the palace.
To discuss state affairs together.
Oh no, we're screwed. Discuss state affairs, my foot. That's just pretty words. He's painting a grand, perfect picture. Since ancient times, how many loyal hounds have been killed after the hunt?
If His Majesty were truly only after our wealth, then it wouldn't be my cousin coming today. It would be an imperial edict to confiscate our property. In these troubled times, our Li family is vast and powerful. But besides His Majesty, there is no one else who can protect us. Perhaps this edict is not a death warrant. Perhaps it is our Li family's lifeline.
Right. You're right. But that's the imperial palace we're talking about.
That's a place.
That devours people without spitting out the bones. Once you go there.
Please, rest assured. I hear this emperor is young and handsome. And quite interesting too. Your daughter marrying him is no loss.
Fine.
Attendance.
Yes, young mistress.
Notify all our banks. Cease all lending immediately. Recall all funds. Pack up all the silver and land deeds from our vaults. Our Li family will move en masse to the capital. From now on, the Li family headquarters will be right under the sun of heaven's feet.
Yes.
Your Majesty, since you dare to marry me, I dare to fill your national treasury for you. But the return on this investment is something I, Li Miaozhen, will settle with you at the bedside. Ah, no, in the imperial study.
Your Majesty is in a fine mood.
The Wang family matter is settled.
Yes, Your Majesty, it is settled. The Wang estate has been sealed, and their accomplices in the crime have been apprehended. As for the Vice Minister of Justice position, it will be temporarily filled by the Assistant Minister of the Court of Judicial Review, Lu Gang.
Chief Minister. Tell me, this Wang Kai. He must have done plenty of bad things, right?
Indeed. Relying on his father's influence, he bullied men and harassed women all over the capital. The people have suffered long enough under him.
So, in the capital, are there many such spoiled brats? Many?
Many. The capital is a gathering place for the powerful and noble, so it's inevitable that their children become arrogant and unruly. There are indeed quite a few.
Good, that's plenty.
Humph.
Last night, I pondered all night. What is it we lack the most right now? Money. That fatso Chen Duo clings to my leg every day, crying about being broke. For scoundrels like Wang Kai. If we just let him go, wouldn't that be letting him off too easy?
Then, your majesty means... execute him?
Execute what? Too bloody. Killing is a losing proposition. These spoiled brats, each and every one of them, is a walking piggy bank. Convey my oral decree to that newly appointed Liu Gang. Have him launch the Great Qing Dynasty Public Security Crackdown Special Operation. Round up all those with criminal records, arrest every single one of them for me.
Yes. And after they're arrested? The Ministry of Justice prison. I'm afraid it won't hold so many people.
If it won't hold them, then have someone come to bail them out. Tell that Chen Duo to stop crying poor in the Ministry of Revenue. Have him bring a desk and an abacus, and set up a stall outside the Ministry of Justice building. This is called resource exchange. Understand?
Where is it?
Can't catch it. Here.
My treasure.
By imperial decree, we're cracking down.
Clear the way.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
My father is.
I don't care who your father is.
Take him away!
Move.
Hurry up.
Come on, place your bets.
No more bets.
Open. It's small.
I win. It's all mine.
Take them all away.
What are you doing?
Take him away.
Fine.
Galloping on the main street, disturbing the people.
Fine, 5,000 taels.
Harassing women, attempted.
Fine, 8,000 taels.
Gathering to gamble, running a scam.
Confiscate the winnings and impose a fine.
30,000 taels.
How's my son?
Minister Keon.
Don't worry.
Look at this!
Galloping and causing harm. Fine, 5,000 taels.
This isn't the Ministry of Justice.
This is clearly
A ticket office for a den of thieves.
Xian Shangshu.
This.
What kind of rule is this?
Our young Marquis was just drunk.
He dropped a cup.
How does that cost 3,000 taels?
He dropped a cup.
The cup itself isn't worth much.
But
You disturbed the common folk on the street.
You scared the cats and dogs on the roadside.
That's emotional distress.
Besides,
This is a rule personally decreed by His Majesty.
What?
Does your Marquis's household have an issue with His Majesty's decree? Have an issue? No, we wouldn't dare.
I'll pay.
I'll pay.
Now that's more like it.
Guards.
Come here.
Go to the prison.
And escort the young Marquis out.
Be gentle. Make sure he doesn't get a single scratch.
He's our cash cow.
Yes, sir.
Next,
Whose family is it?
For reckless riding and assault.
a fine of 5,000 taels.
1 coin short.
And you'll be mining coal at the border.
I'll pay.
Smart move.
Your Majesty is truly a genius. These spoiled noble brats are like chives. You can cut one batch, and another grows back. And each one is dripping with fat. This is much faster than begging for taxes.
our dear imperial uncle, the other day, at my coronation ceremony, made quite a scene. Why haven't I heard anything about him lately? He's still in prison.
Your Majesty, the Ministry of Justice has confirmed 36 charges against the traitor Li Wei. 36 charges. Aside from the heinous crime of attempting to assassinate the sovereign in court, he is also implicated in selling official posts and titles, and seizing civilian farmland. According to the laws of our great sage dynasty, he should be executed immediately, and his 3 clans exterminated. We await your Majesty's decision.
Kill him? That would be letting him off too easy. The Empress Dowager is still recuperating in the Palace of Eternal Peace. If I execute her own brother, wouldn't that make me seem heartless? I am a filial person.
Then what does your majesty propose?
The death penalty can be spared, but he must still be punished. Issue the decree, strip Li of all his official positions and titles, confiscate all his family assets, exile his entire family to Nguda, never to return.
Your majesty is wise.
I don't know what to say about you. It's one thing to launch this crackdown in the capital. After all, it's right under the emperor's nose, full of powerful nobles. These spoiled brats deserve to be punished. But you, on the other hand, now you want to promote it nationwide? Have you lost your mind?
You're hopelessly pedantic. You're absolutely. What's all this noise?
Your Majesty.
This crackdown, in just 3 days, the treasury has taken in a full 3 million taels of silver. If it works in the capital, then the wealthy merchants and playboys across the country can all be targeted. If we roll out this crackdown nationwide, won't that fill the hole in the treasury?
This is preposterous. Governing a great nation is like cooking a small fish. You can't use such strong medicine. What if local officials use the crackdown as a pretext to extort money, oppressing the people, if it sparks a rebellion? Can you bear the responsibility?
You're utterly pedantic.
The situation with local officials is indeed complex. The emperor is far away. Without proper oversight, this crackdown could turn into ruthless exploitation. By then, the court's reputation would be completely ruined.
My dear chief counselor, what use is reputation at a time like this? Lack of funds is the greatest crisis. Besides, we can send people to keep an eye on things. Qian Duo is truly a talent. I merely gave him a starting point, and he's already learned to extrapolate from it. 3 million taels of silver in 3 days. That's a lot. No wonder Minister Qian is so envious.
Your Majesty.
Please judge this fairly. This is clearly a great deed for the country and its people, but Minister Wang here insists it's killing the goose that lays the golden eggs. If we deal with all these uncharitable wealthy gentry across the nation, get them all, won't the silver just come rolling in?
Your Majesty, we must not encourage this trend. If the court leads the way in amassing wealth, what will the scholars of the realm think? What will the common people think? This shakes the very foundation of the state.
A mere scholar. Alright, enough. Minister Qian wants to raise funds. That's not wrong. And Minister Wang fears it will incite public unrest. That's not wrong either. The local officials, they take a chicken feather as a war and arrow. Give them a blade, and they'll scrape the earth 3 feet deep.
Then what should we do?
We're definitely going to do it. But we can't do it recklessly. First, only target major cities at the prefectural level or above. Go after them there. Second, establish a Sacred Dynasty Joint Anti-Corruption Task Force. The local officials have surely been in cahoots with those gentry for ages. They certainly can't investigate themselves. Send personnel directly from the capital. The confiscated silver must not pass through the hands of local officials. Escort it directly back to the capital for me.
Your Majesty is truly a genius.
Finally, set up a petition drum for me in the capital. Open a green channel for appeals. To prevent wrongful convictions. I have only one principle. Only target the wicked. Not the poor. Only target the wealthy. Without harming the foundation. Alright, I'm tired. Going back to catch up on sleep.
Chief Minister, tell me, our emperor, is he truly lazy? Or just pretending?
Lazy, he is truly lazy. But brilliant, he is also brilliant. He has solved the most difficult problem of our great sacred dynasty, and tossed the hardest work right back to us.
Whether he's truly lazy or not, as long as he can bring in the money. Even if his Mai sleeps all day on the dragon bed, he'd still be an emperor for the ages.
You really are a money grubber.
Hey, you too.
Wow, they've raided the God of Wealth's own den. Look! It's gold. It really is gold. Wow! The God of Wealth has blessed us. Quick, pay your respects.
Quickly, return to the palace and report this.
The road is blocked like this. The Li family is truly lawless. Yes.
Your Majesty, wonderful news.
What wonderful news. Which prince has rebelled? Or is it that Sun Livin finally managed to bump himself off?
Your Majesty, it's the road. It's blocked.
The road is blocked? If the road's blocked, go to the Ministry of Works. Why bother me with such a trivial matter? Do I look like a sewer cleaner to you?
No. It's not blocked by mud. It's blocked by money. The Li family's caravan from Jiangnan has arrived. I hear the caravan stretches for 60 miles. Every horse is loaded with gold bricks. They outshine the sun itself. The whole of Tongzhou is buzzing about it now. Everyone's out there gawking.
Holy smokes. 60 miles. Truly worthy of the goddess of wealth. She's really moving mountains of gold and silver here. This isn't a marriage. This is coming to give the great Qing dynasty a heart massage.
Your Majesty, the prefect of Shuntian was waiting outside earlier. He said someone joined the caravan, obstructing traffic and disrupting the capital's peace. He requests to seize it.
Outrageous. That's not just a caravan. That's my lifeline. That's my soothing tonic. That's my peaceful sleep for the next 3 years. Let's see who dares touch my meal ticket. My one and only strategic partner, tell Qinpa to dispatch 2,000 cavalry from the Jingjiao camp. Provide an escort the entire way. Anyone who dares to stop them gets sent to Ninguda.
This servant obeys the decree.
All of these.
Please don't laugh. This is just a small part. There's more in the courtyard. Ah, I left home in a hurry. Didn't bring anything good.
Good. Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, my goodness. My heart is pounding like crazy. Hey, I heard that the former imperial-in-law, Li Wei, offended His Majesty. His whole family was exiled to Ninguta. Isn't it a coincidence? My surname is Li too. What if one day His Majesty takes a dislike to me? Wouldn't I have to go to Ninguta to see the snow too? No. Maybe we should just call off this marriage arrangement. Is it too late to run now?
It's not that serious.
Isn't your Ninguta phobia acting up a bit too early?
Oh, you silly goose. Acting like a fool. What time do you think it is now? And you're still eating like a glutton. Hey, that's Ninguta we're talking about. You'd become slaves to the armored soldiers.
Exiling Li Wei, that's a good thing. The old imperial father-in-law is gone. That means he's clearing the way for us. As long as we can fill this hole in the national treasury, that would mean we'd be the safest new imperial father-in-law of the great sage dynasty.
Brilliant.
Sanyang.
Sanyang, your courage, your boldness truly marks you as a heroine among women. Well said. Even more insightful than my own words.
See, I told you, my cousin here is born to be an empress.
Of course she is.
Brother-in-law, could you please pass a message to the palace for me? Say that Li Miaozhen of the Li family has brought 50 million taels of silver and 8 million taels of gold to the capital. I wonder if this dowry could buy one evening of His Majesty's time.
Buy? Buy what? An evening? What kind of talk is that?
Brother-in-law, what are you thinking? I want to use this dowry to invite His Majesty to our residence for a discussion, to discuss the details of this 100 billion asset.
All right then. I'll go deliver the message, but His Majesty is no simple man. With this deal of yours, make sure you don't end up losing out yourself.
If I could be lost to him, that would be my own skill, Li Miaozhen's skill. What I fear is that he wouldn't dare take me.
Why can't I sleep when fortune comes knocking? I'm just getting a feel for how the people live. Checking on the accommodations for the royal merchants in the capital. Wow. The Li family brought half of Jiangnan with them. This isn't a marriage. This is delivering a gold mine right to my doorstep.
commoner, Li Miaozhen, wishes to share your majesty's burdens. No, no. That's way too submissive. Since his majesty enjoys a cushy life, then he definitely wouldn't like a timid and obedient woman. I need to show my worth. Make his majesty feel that by marrying me, he's getting a great deal. Your majesty, my Li family holds no power or influence, but our wealth rivals the nation's. This deal is a sure win for you. That's too aggressive, also not good. After all, your majesty is the son of heaven. What if I anger the dragon?
Robbing wealth doesn't seem as good as robbing beauty.
Who's there? Who's there?
I heard from Wang Shuren that Qian. Oh, no, you're here.
Your majesty, this humble girl has arrived. Would you like to come in and sit? What am I saying? Such brazen words.
Since my beloved consort invites me, I shall not decline your kind offer. This is the life.
Your majesty. The imperial decree has not arrived. The Ministry of Rights has not conferred the title. For you to call me, beloved consort, I am unworthy of such an honor.
Rules? In this great Shin dynasty, I am the law. We've consummated our marriage. Who would dare say you're not my consort?
Your majesty.
I never imagined my dear consort had such business acumen. This skill of yours.
Your majesty, indeed. Upon our first meeting, you've already...
It's just that my consort is too beautiful. If I did nothing, wouldn't that be lacking in romance? Ah, right. My love, what have you brought with you this time? What have you brought?
Your majesty, this is my humble sincerity. My father asked me to relay a message. He says the Li family does not seek to dominate the court. We only ask for your majesty's protection. This dowry is our pledge of allegiance.
Silver bullion. 50 million taels. 8 million taels of gold. 2 million dan of provisions. Total value. 160 million taels of silver.
Your majesty. Do you find it insufficient?
Ah, my dear consort. Do you have any idea that this chest of yours has bought back decades of my future sleep? It's all paid for. This money, I accept. And the person, I'll take as well. However, this money cannot go to the Ministry of Revenue. Those old men there only know how to cry poverty. Once this money goes in, it would be like throwing meat buns to dogs. It would vanish without a sound.
What does your majesty propose then?
Money must circulate, only then is it truly money. I intend to use your 160 million taels of silver as capital to establish a royal bank and develop a new type of banknote. We'll call it the Dragon Note.
Dragon Note?
Anyone holding this Dragon Note can exchange it for real gold and silver, anytime, anywhere. With liquid capital, we can accomplish great things. Projects like road construction and mining, they were just money pits before. If we set up toll stations and sell the mining rights in the form of shares to the private sector, wouldn't the national treasury be greatly enriched?
Your majesty. The Li family is willing to dedicate all our resources to assist you in establishing the royal bank. Although I am just a woman, I am willing to become a sword in your majesty's hand. To help you cut through this economic turmoil. Perfect.
With this self-funded, professional manager, I won't have to look at account books anymore. Come. The Royal Bank is just the first step. If we lend out this money, and they lose money in business, what if they can't repay? So, instead of giving them a fish, it's better to teach them how to fish.
Your Majesty means to use the money from the bank to help them learn money-making skills.
Exactly. I also plan to establish
a
Great Sage Dynasty Royal Academy of Sciences, dedicated to researching how to increase agricultural yields and make looms spin faster. The research results will be sold to merchant houses. Ah, of course. Afterwards, I will also grant you permission to observe cabinet meetings. In the future, all memorials concerning the bank and the academy, I will hand them over for your review.
Your Majesty. Aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid of criticism from the courtiers? Aren't you afraid they'll say a hen is crowing at dawn?
What's there to be afraid of? Let them talk all they want. As long as you make money for me, and get this operation up and running. If they dare say anything, I will have Chin Pa have a little chat with them. Alright, it's getting late. Since we've settled this matter, I should return to the palace. My dear consort, you've worked hard today. Rest early. When you enter the palace, I will have the imperial kitchen make you some delicious soy milk. The kind with sugar.
We respectfully see off, Your Majesty. Soy milk with sugar, huh? Since it's given by His Majesty, then even if it's poison, it'll taste sweet.
Shorin. How did it go last night?
Yes.
I heard that money goddess from the Lee household sent her dowry to the minister's residence last night. How much was it? Will it be enough to save our necks? 10 million taels. Ha 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 ha. Not bad, not bad. If it's in silver, it could fund the Northern Border Army for half a year. It couldn't be 50 million taels, could it? If that's the case, that would be equivalent to a year's tax revenue for our great sage dynasty. Ha ha ha, the Lee family truly has wealth that rivals the nation's treasury. Ha ha ha.
It's 160 million taels.
How much?
160 million taels. If not more. His Majesty visited the minister's residence last night, and talked with that third Lady Lee all night. This morning, I heard His Majesty issued an edict to have this third Lady Lee attend cabinet meetings as an observer.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees Li Miaozhen of Jiang'an, possessing both talent and virtue, is hereby appointed chief female official in imperial presence, granted the privilege to attend the Grand Secretariat, permitted to observe court deliberations, and participate in state affairs. So it is decreed.
Attend the Grand Secretariat? Participate in state affairs? This is a reckless decree.
Your Majesty, this is a hen crowing at dawn. It's an omen of a nation's downfall. This is utterly preposterous. If this precedent is set, what becomes of our ancestral laws? What becomes of the dignity of all the court officials? I concur. Your Majesty, please rescind this decree.
If Your Majesty insists on this course, this old minister would rather dash his head against the palace pillars and advise with my blood.
Minister son, why haven't you dashed your head yet? Shall I have Chin Pa give you a hand and throw you over there?
I fear I would only soil this grand hall.
Summon Li Miaozhen to the audience.
This commoner, Li Miaozhen, pays homage to Your Majesty.
Rise. Since you all say my decree is reckless, that this merchant's daughter will ruin the state. I will let you see what this merchant's daughter has brought to ruin my state. Xiaodingzi, read.
Dowry list of the Li family. 50 million taels in silver. 8 million taels in gold. Total 160 million taels.
His Majesty has approved, using this capital as foundation, to establish the Imperial Bank of the Great Sage Dynasty, issue dragon notes, absorb idle private capital. To propel the Royal Academy of Sciences of the Great Sage Dynasty, within 3 years, the Imperial Treasury's revenue will double. Within 5 years, the Great Sage Dynasty will be free from famine.
Your Majesty, I am guilty. Minister Li. Oh, no. Official Li. Your banking strategy is nothing short of a stroke of genius. Your Majesty, I am of limited talent and shallow learning. I am unfit to head the Ministry of Revenue. The position of Minister of Revenue belongs to none other than official Li. If anyone dares to oppose this old minister will dig up their family graves, sell the plots, and confiscate the proceeds.
This old minister believes heroes are not judged by their origins. Although official Li is a woman, she possesses extraordinary talent, and even more, a selfless dedication. To sit in on cabinet meetings is truly to better serve the court. Reasonable. Rational.
Lawful. My imperial consort is joining with a dowry. Who's in favor? Who's against it?
Your Majesty, I was merely testing the pillars of the hall, to see if they were sturdy. Now it seems Lady Li's banking proposal is far more solid. This old minister has no objections.
We have no objections.
Your Majesty is wise.
Long live the Emperor.
Long may he reign.
Enough. Rise. In that case, it's settled. Li Miaoshan is hereby appointed as imperial consort. She is specially appointed as chief lady-in-waiting, granted access to the Grand Secretariat, and shall oversee the Imperial Bank and the establishment of the Imperial Academy of Sciences.
Humph.
Court is adjourned.
I'm exhausted. Who came up with this inhumane idea of morning court? Miaoshan, from now on, you handle making money. Let the Grand Secretariat handle spending it. I need to catch up on some sleep.
Your Majesty, please rest. I'll get to work.
Go ahead.
Oof.
Sleep, sleep. Not even the heavens themselves can disturb me. Even if the heavens themselves descend, they won't disturb this emperor. Host has completed a milestone task. Financial freedom achieved. Laziness index is skyrocketing. Alert. Current national literacy is low, lacking scientific literacy. The Royal Bank and Academy of Sciences face a talent gap crisis. Without intervention, the host will, in 3 years, due to too many messes, be forced back to work handling affairs. What did you say? I have to work again in 3 years? Then what was the point of opening this bank? Calculating for the host, the optimal permanent slacking plan. Plan A, maintain the status quo. Result, bank collapses, start over. Plan B, launch a 9-year compulsory education plan. Raise the overall quality of the populace. Result, society operates automatically. Host can achieve permanent retirement. Yes, yes, yes. We need worker bees. We need automation. This Plan B sounds pretty reliable. Side mission issued. Raise the national quality. Launch a 9-year compulsory education plan. Work.
Minister, you've been pacing around for ages. Why not take a break?
Break? If I take a break now, in a few days, you'll be collecting my corpse from the execution ground.
Alright. Stop talking about death all the time. I summoned you today, because there's a great joy I need you to handle.
What would that be, Your Majesty?
Consort Jing has drafted the decree. Li Miaoshan is to be ennobled as Consort Chen. The coronation ceremony can be entrusted to your Ministry of Rights.
Your Majesty is most wise. I will spare no effort to make the ceremony magnificent, worthy of our great sage dynasty's majesty.
Minister's son, I trust you with this. However, there's one more small matter you can handle while you're at it.
Your Majesty, please command me. I would brave any danger, even death.
I plan to establish a medical university, but then I thought, how can the common folk read medical texts when they can't even read? So, I intend to promote universal literacy. Your ministry will compile a set of textbooks. I want all the people to learn to read in a short time.
Universal literacy? Your Majesty, you mean all the people in the land, including the peasants and butchers?
Is there a problem?
Your Majesty, this must not be rushed. Educating the masses is the way of sages. Those commoners are ignorant. They only know to fill their bellies and till the land. What would they understand of sacred texts? If forced upon them, it would drain the treasury, and shake the very foundations of the state.
I didn't come to hear about difficulties. I want results. You say they're ignorant because the textbooks are too difficult. You say it costs too much, but Consort Lee has already solved that. You say it shakes the state's foundations? If the people become literate, they'll support the court even more. Where's the shaking?
To compile textbooks. How many great scholars and teachers would we need? Even if we worked the entire ministry to death, we couldn't finish it.
No buts.
Oh.
I know your ministry is busy with rituals, the imperial exams, and now the coronation ceremony. Out of consideration for you, I've specially found you some help.
Help? Help her.
Right. I've already sent an edict to the Hanlon Academy. This is something your Ministry of Rights can do, and the Hanlon Academy can do it too. I'm giving you 3 days. Both the Ministry of Rights and the Hanlon Academy will each submit a proposal to me. Whichever plan is the simplest and most feasible, I'll give the project to them. Oh, right. I had Consort Chen approve a special fund for this project. Just a few million taels. And there's no upper limit.
No upper limit? A few million taels? That's a huge amount of profit. I mean, a great honor. If it goes to the Hanlon Academy, they'll crush the Ministry of Rights into the ground. Your Majesty, the Ministry of Rights must take on this duty. Educating the people is the very responsibility of the Ministry of Rights. It is the mission bestowed upon your humble servant by ancestral law. How could we trouble those scholars at the Hanlon Academy, who only know how to write dead essays, and are ignorant of the people's hardships?
Enough, enough. Don't pledge your loyalty to me. I don't listen to empty words. I only look at results. You may leave. I'm tired. I was up all night counting money until my fingers cramped. Time to catch up on some sleep.
I take my leave. Quick! Back to the ministry. Summon all the vice ministers, directors, assistant directors, even the janitors. Get them all back here. Everyone's working overtime tonight. If anyone dares to go home to sleep, I'll have their hide.
Yes, sir.
Hey, have you heard? That merchant's daughter from the Lee family has actually been made an imperial consort. How can someone who reeks of money be chosen for the inner palace? What is the world coming to? People have no sense of propriety anymore. I heard the Lee family used their wealth to bribe their way into the palace. Humph. A lowly merchant. Only in these times of lax governance could such people find an opening. If you ask me, His Majesty is being absurd, putting profit before principle, for a bit of gold and silver. He's forgotten the rules of our ancestors. If this continues, the nation will be lost. You can say that again.
Imperial decree.
Your servant receives the decree.
By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees to encourage the education of all people and universal literacy. The Hanlon Academy is hereby ordered to oversee its promotion. Funds are to be used exclusively for this purpose. There is no upper limit. So it is decreed.
Your servant receives the decree. Quickly, everyone, get to work. Open all the gates of the Hanlon Academy. Bring out all the books on education and literacy, and move them out here. We're pulling an all-nighter tonight. All night long. Lord Wang. Didn't you just say you treat money like dirt, and that consortly reeks of filthy lucre? Bullshit. I'm doing this for the court. For His Majesty. For the common people of the realm. If this money falls into the hands of those vulgar officials in the Ministry of Rights, that would be a true waste. Don't you understand working for a greater cause? Su Mo, what are you doing? Isn't this the 100 Odes to the Plum Blossom you've been writing for half a year?
This is all worthless, sentimental trash. It's just taking up space. Might as well burn it for warmth.
I say, have you lost your mind? Everyone else is busy researching and drafting educational proposals, and here you are burning poetry? Have you studied yourself, stupid?
You think by combing through the 4 books and 5 classics, and stringing together a bunch of archaic phrases, you will get the money? That you'll enlighten the masses?
Well, isn't that how it's done? His Majesty wants to enlighten the people. Of course, it must be built upon monumental, scholarly works, using the wisdom of the sages, to enlighten those ignorant commoners.
You fools, times have changed. His Majesty is not like the previous emperor. He doesn't want these flowery essays. He wants a blade that can sever the shackles of ignorance.
Then what do you propose we write? If not the teachings of the sages, then what? Simplify Chinese characters. Su Mo, you. This is treason. You must know that what our ancestors left us, every character is fixed and immutable. If you dare alter even a single stroke, you're forsaking your heritage. A heretical deviant.
No, no, no. Those characters are too complex, hard to write, hard to recognize. If we want to enlighten the people, we must lower those barriers. 3 days. 3 days from now, I'll show you what true enlightenment looks like.
Yaoa, do you know?
The Li family is rolling in money and influence.
She's already been named Imperial Consort.
Once you enter the palace in the future,
What are we going to do?
Did you hear what your father just said?
I heard.
Then how can you just sit there?
the Li family has money,
And they have power.
with 16 million taels thrown at this.
They could make a dent in a rock.
Her standing in the emperor's heart in the future.
How could it be insignificant?
Father, do you think His Majesty is a hard-working man?
Well,
Naturally, he's rather lax.
His Majesty hates trouble the most. He hates being tired. Governing a country, if no one helps him, he'd have to bear the burden himself. Li Miaozhen entering the palace is to help share His Majesty's burdens. Someone is sharing my load. I should be thanking her, not competing with her. Why would I fight her?
But
Enough, Father. There are still patients waiting ahead.
This girl of ours, who on earth does she take after?
Even more laid back than that lazy emperor.
Deliver these batches of silk to the Imperial Wardrobe Bureau. Have them make His Majesty a few sets of breathable casual robes. Remember to use the finest Suzhou embroidery.
Yes.
All these chests of silver go into the inner treasury, for His Majesty's personal spending money.
Yes.
Move quickly, all of you. Don't bump or drop anything. This is the foundation of the Great Qing Dynasty. Ah.
That's the divine physician, Lu.
Now that Imperial Consort Chen is at the height of her favor, Divine Physician Lu probably can't sit still. She's coming to compete for favor.
When these two meet,
It'll be like a clash of titans. This should be good. This woman looks like she means business.
You, come here. How dare you order me around? Come here. Give me your hand. Liver yarn hyperactivity. Restlessness. Deficiency of both chi and blood. How many all-nighters have you been pulling? Do you feel a distending pain in your flanks and a bitter taste in your mouth? And you keep startling awake at night.
That's all spot on.
In your condition, within 3 months, you'll lose half your hair. And your endocrine system will be completely out of whack. Your complexion will turn sallow and be covered in freckles.
What should I do then?
Let me give you a prescription. Take 2 snow pears, 3 chen of lily bulbs, and some old rock sugar. Simmer it over low heat. Then, every night before bed, drink a bowl. And most importantly, try not to get angry.
That's it. No intimidation, no marking your territory, no chance to humiliate me. You should know who I am. And you should know what my arrival signifies. Aren't you afraid I'll steal your man?
I know, you want to help His Majesty get things done. But if you work yourself to the bone, who will help His Majesty sort out those messy accounts? And who will be responsible for funding my medical university? You're in charge of the purse strings. Your health is your capital. So I must ask you to take good care of yourself.
What are you all staring at? What are you all standing around for? Didn't you hear what Miss Lu said? Get to work. I need to get back and make my soup. If anyone's slow and delays my beauty regimen, I'll dock their monthly allowance for life.
Yes. Stop pretending. I know you're awake. A master at the peak of innate perfection. If you didn't even know I came in, then your martial arts training is all for nothing.
Who's upset our great divine physician Lu? Tell me. I'll have the Imperial Guards go to their house and stew their watchdog. To vent your anger, divine physician Lu.
Don't be ridiculous.
I heard that just now on the palace path. You and Li Miaoshan had a run-in.
You're well informed.
Of course. Every little stir in this palace cannot escape my ears. I heard that our great divine physician Lu just now displayed immense power, directly putting my patron saint of wealth in her place. So, did you humiliate her thoroughly? Did you make her kneel and sing her surrender?
Am I that kind of petty person? Why would I humiliate her? I just saw she had too much fire in her. So I prescribed her some medicine.
What medicine?
Huanglian detox decoction. A double dose of Huanglian to make it extra bitter, to sober her up. Don't think that just because you have some money, you can do whatever you want upon entering the palace.
The female heart is truly the most venomous. Double dose of Huanglian? You're trying to murder your husband's little treasury. What if you end up driving away our patron saint of wealth? With all that bitterness, who's going to fill the hole in the treasury then? Don't move. Let me check your pulse.
Nonsense. I'm the physician. Or are you the physician?
Pulse is wiry and thin. Liver chi stagnation. Seems the one with the big fire isn't Li Miaoshan. It's you.
You.
Feeling better now? What got you so worked up? Was it those old fogies at the Imperial Hospital, giving you a hard time?
I really can't handle the Imperial Hospital anymore. That director Wang, he was chowing down on 2 roast chickens just the day before yesterday. But the moment he heard about the lecture, he suddenly fell ill. And then there's Imperial Physician Li. He claims his family's acupuncture techniques are only passed down to men, not women. If I push him any further, he'll smash his head against the hospital gate.
These old relics at the Imperial Hospital. Royal decrees mean nothing to them. They have 100 ways to resist you without lifting a finger.
So what do we do? Kill a few to set an example.
Killing them is the worst approach. Besides, it'd be a shame to kill off these old foxes. They don't need money, they don't need official titles, so what do they crave? They crave to establish their doctrines and virtues, to leave a lasting legacy, to become grandmasters of their craft.
So,
I plan to offer them an irresistible, open scheme. We'll compile a great medical compendium, gather all the knowledge in one place, and have Chief Physician Wong put his name on it. From then on, this textbook will be the Bible for all physicians. If he refuses to sign, then we'll get Imperial Physician Lee to do it. Then the title of Master of Febrile Diseases will belong to Physician Lee.
Brilliant.
Then we'll set up a ranking system. The first batch of distinguished professors at the Imperial Medical College will be limited to 3. Publish a new prescription, and you can compete for the title. These 3 distinguished professors will enjoy third-rank official status. They'll outrank any official, and the title can be passed down to their heirs.
This is...
If those old Imperial physicians still drag their feet, then the Royal Medical Academy will solicit contributions from the public. Then Physician Lee's family's secret remedies, within this new system, will be considered nothing but unorthodox folk cures.
Lin Xiao, it's a good thing you became emperor. If you'd become a crooked merchant, you'd have the whole kingdom selling themselves, and counting your money for you.
Thank you for the compliment. Now you see how we can deal with those old fossils.
Got it. I'm going to the Imperial Hospital right now.
Go on. Let them see for themselves just how formidable our great physician Lu Yao is.
Oh, right. That's not medicine on the table. It's red bean and barley congee. I added some dried tangerine peel. It's not too heavy. Drink it while it's hot.
Ah, my beloved consorts truly excel in all matters, both in the bedchamber and beyond.
If you ask me,
our Dean Lu
is still too young.
Young people want to do big things.
Shake things up.
That's understandable.
Which one of us wasn't young once?
And didn't have some wild ambitions?
Her mistake was
messing with us old-timers.
Exactly.
Making us teach those commoners.
That's the biggest joke ever.
My Lee family's restoring spring technique.
If outsiders learn it all.
What will I live on then?
That's right. We just need to stall.
My leg hurts today.
Dizzy tomorrow.
The cat's having kittens the day after.
There's no shortage of excuses.
I don't believe that Lu Yao
can have all us old bones
executed.
Exactly.
Well said.
Look, these are skills passed down for generations. Our family's secrets.
They're our livelihood. She wants something for nothing.
With just a few lofty ideals.
And expects us to hand over everything.
In her dreams.
All the esteemed officials are here. All the esteemed officials are present.
Eunuch Lu.
What brings you here today?
Has His Majesty issued another decree?
Summoning us to attend lectures?
His Majesty has said it's not mandatory. Whether you go or not is entirely up to each of your own discretion. However, to honor those physicians willing to nurture talent for the state, he has specially promulgated Royal Medical College faculty evaluation and textbook compilation management policy. I've come here to read it aloud for you all. By the decree of the Emperor, ordained by heaven, all those who participate in compiling the Great Sage Medical Compendium textbook shall have their names and origins engraved on the book's frontispiece. This book shall be printed in 1,000,000 copies and distributed to every prefecture and county across the land. It shall be passed down to future generations, enduring for all eternity.
What?
Engraved in the book.
Distributed across the land?
Passed down to future generations.
The first batch will establish distinguished professor positions, limited to only 3. They shall enjoy the privileges of a third-rank official, outranking any official they meet, and be enshrined in the Imperial Ancestral Temple. Furthermore, their direct descendants shall gain direct admission to the Imperial Hospital Academy. This privilege shall be hereditary.
What? Hereditary?
If you esteemed officials have no time to compile textbooks, then the medical college will open its doors to the common folk to recruit worthy talents. If there are master physicians among the people willing to contribute secret formulas for textbook compilation, the court shall grant them official recognition. Those outside this system shall be deemed unorthodox and not recognized. Anyone outside this system is considered a quack and not allowed to practice. This.
Could it be?
Are we going to let that guy from the West Market?
The charlatan Lee Mazi who sells snake oil.
Write the textbooks.
In the end, Lee Mazi became a distinguished professor.
And the snake oil became the national standard.
Later.
His name was remembered for generations. Alright. I have delivered His Majesty's decree. The registration for the medical college closes at 7 tonight. There are only 3 spots available. I must return to report to His Majesty. I won't linger any longer. Farewell, everyone.
Take care, eunuch. No, my stomach hurts. I need to go to the outhouse. You old fool.
Is that the way to the outhouse?
That's the way out of the palace.
He's trying to go sign up.
He wants to steal my distinguished professorship. My authentic version is the best in the world.
No one is taking my authorship credit.
All of you, stop right there.
I'm the dean.
By seniority, I should go first.
Then the pediatrics textbook should be written by me.
That Lee Mazi.
If he steals my pediatrics,
I'll fight him to the death.
Miss.
It's getting late.
No one's coming.
Father, go close the door. What's going on? Is it an earthquake?
I'll go first.
Dean Liu.
This is my family's heirloom, a 300-year-old pediatric medical text.
All 18 volumes.
I want to be the head of pediatrics.
Don't anyone try to compete with me.
If anyone tries to compete with me, I'll stab him with a needle.
Old man Wang, get out of my way.
Dean Liu.
This is my family's secret formula.
And my never-shared rejuvenation needle technique.
my demands aren't high.
Just make me a deputy editor.
But for that distinguished professor position,
I must have a spot. Get out of the way.
I want it too. I'm the best at treating bruises and sprains.
Get out of the way.
Dean Liu, this is my family's cure for syphilis.
A secret family recipe.
Old Wang, why are you pushing me?
If you push me again,
I'll jab you with a needle.
You dare? Move. Even if you jab me, I'm still signing up. For my son.
I'm going all out. Stop pushing. Move aside.
Stop pushing. Stop pushing.
Take it easy.
This is the open scheme Lin Xiu mentioned.
It works way too well.
You old geezer.
Everyone, line up. What's with all this noise? Have you no decency?
Line up, line up, line up.
If you want to be a professor or get your name in print, then you all have to follow the rules.
all right.
Minister Wang. Perhaps you should put your shoes back on first. This is a school, not a bathhouse.
Some little girl must be praising my good looks again. Being invincible is a lonely business.
Look, this is from Imperial Physician Wang. That old fool, even taking my pulse on a normal day, he's all shaky. Now he says, he's going to dig up 300 typos from the Huangdi Neijing to set the record straight for our medical academy. That girl Lu Yao, that's a pretty bold move she's made. Much more clever than that Li girl who reeks of money. As for your little stunt to get your name in the history books, it scared another group of people half to death.
You mean, those old fogies? Why should I be afraid of them? I didn't make them go deliver piglets.
For 1,000 years, only the scholars of the Hanlin Academy had the authority to confer the title of Grand Master. They decided who was a sage and who wasn't. But now you bypassed them, and directly made a bunch of physicians Grand Masters.
Well then, Mother Empress, what should we do? It's not like we can just kill them all. We can't possibly kill them all.
Kill. That's what a brute would do. You just need to play dumb. You have to make them think that everything you do is just to please a woman. Make them believe you're just a worthless ruler. That will put them at ease.
I get it. I must fully commit to being lazy. All my reforms must be packaged as acts of laziness.
Medicine is a minor skill. Scholarship is the true path. Stepping on the doctor's interests is fine. But these scholars are about to protest to the death. Have you figured out how to lazily send them away?
I have one simple reason. There are too many strokes. I get tired from writing all these edicts.
Good reason. No one would dare to tire the emperor. If these ministers lack even that much loyalty, that's treason. Now get out of here.
You.
Your Highness, should we go back to the Chin Ching Palace to catch some sleep, or head somewhere else?
I heard the folks at the Hanlon Academy were up all night, working on that special fund of mine.
Let's go.
Let's go and pay them a visit, those dear ministers, who've been worrying themselves sick over my civil and military achievements.
Are we going to the Hanlon Academy, Your Highness?
Yep, let's go see the show. And while we're at it, stir the pot a little more. Since we're going crazy, let's go all the way. Let's go.
This line is wrong. It's from the 1000-character classic. How can you delete heaven and earth, dark and yellow?
Delete it. It must be deleted. His Majesty said. It needs to be simple and practical. These 4 words are classic, sure, but they're meant for scholars. What use are they to the common folk? Will they even understand? Why not change it to, the sky is big, the earth is big?
Vulgar. A disgrace to our scholarly heritage.
Can scholarly heritage put food on the table? Can it be exchanged for money? I heard the Ministry of Rights managed to create. They created a 100 surnames crash course. Just memorize 100 surnames, and you get paid. You get a reward. What about us? If we don't produce something substantial soon, all that silver will be snatched away
by that old geezer Sun Liban. But you still can't recklessly alter the classics.
His Majesty has arrived. His Majesty is here.
Your Majesty.
I could hear you bickering from a mile away. What's all the fuss about? What's going on? Are you discussing how to divide up my silver?
Your Majesty, I have a plan. It will surely establish the moral foundation for the world, secure the livelihood of the people, carry on the lost teachings of past sages, and bring peace to the world.
Your Majesty, Su Mo is eccentric and brings disgrace to our scholarly dignity. It's utterly shameful. You must not believe him.
Why are you in such a hurry? Hey, tell me.
Your Majesty, please take a look. The characters are simply too difficult. Take the character U4 hesitation. It takes 29 strokes to write. A farmer could spend his whole life in the fields and still not write it correctly. If we change it to this, it's simple, easy to understand, and memorable. I believe that, to enlighten the people, we must first simplify the characters.
Absurd. Utterly absurd. Forsaking your ancestors. These characters were created by the sages. They embody the fundamental principles of heaven and earth. How dare you tamper with them so casually? You're trying to sever the literary lineage of our great sacred dynasty. Exactly. Writing the character for dragon like that. Is that even a dragon anymore? That's a worm. Your Majesty. This man is a madman. You must not believe him.
Enough. What's all this racket? All of you, shut up. You're giving me a headache. I don't understand your grand principles. This kid is truly a talent. Let me tell you something. Every day when I review memorials, those characters approve and memorial. They have far too many strokes. My hand gets tired writing them.
Just because your hand is tired. You want to change characters used for millennia? Governing a great state is like cooking a small fish. How can you, just because of such a trivial matter?
How dare you? My hands are imperial hands. If they get worn out, can any of you afford to compensate for that? Besides, I think Sumo's changes are quite good. Fewer strokes, faster to write. In the future, reviewing memorials will take me half the time. That half of the time I save, I can use to get more sleep. Sumo.
Your Majesty.
From today onward, you are the head of the Hanlon Academy's Special Task Force for Character Simplification. Change them however you see fit. There's only one principle. Whatever is most convenient. At tomorrow's morning court, share your case study with all the civil officials.
Your Majesty, this must not happen. How can you trust him so readily?
What? This Sumo, is he not a member of your Hanlon Academy? Fine. If you all have a problem with it, then I will have Sumo transferred to the Ministry of Rights. From now on, anyone who submits memorials using those characters, with too many strokes, those cumbersome traditional ones, will have them rejected outright.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Alright. Hurry up and get it done. The Empress is waiting. I need this textbook set to start the school term. If anyone delays my efforts to appease my wife, my educational plans, I'll hold you accountable.
Yes.
Shouting Z.
Your servant is here.
Let's head back to the palace. I'm in a good mood today. Tell the Imperial Kitchen to prepare more dishes.
Yes.
Wait. Isn't it true that Ninguda is still short a few teachers? If there are still people in the Hanlon Academy who don't know their place and insist on going against my will, then send them there to cool off. Let's go.
Present your petitions. Court is adjourned.
Your Majesty, I have a petition. Last night, I worked tirelessly to compile the collective wisdom of the entire Ministry of Rights into a proposal to educate all subjects of the Great Sage Dynasty. I humbly request Your Majesty's review. Education is the foundation of a nation. We must follow the example of the ancient sages and establish private schools far and wide.
Can you get to the point?
I believe this is a plan for the next 100 years. We cannot rush for quick results.
Minister Son, I understand, but what you're saying is dreadfully dull. Where's Sumo? Is he dead yet? If not, get him up here.
Sumo, compiler of the Hanlon Academy, pays his respects to Your Majesty.
Compiler Su, in the Hall of Golden Chimes, you appear disheveled. What kind of behavior is this?
Oh, dear. I was up all last night, just writing and rewriting. I was so busy, I didn't even wash my face. Not like Minister Sun here. His petition smells so fragrant. I just wonder what's really inside it. Concern for the people's welfare, or just the scent of rouge and powder.
Alright. Sumo, did you bring the thing?
Your Majesty, I have brought it. This is the Chinese character simplification and rapid literacy method. The method is actually quite simple. You take a character and break it down until only its skeleton remains. This allows an illiterate farmer to learn to write his own name within 3 days.
Preposterous. Chinese characters were created by our ancestors. Every single stroke carries profound meaning. The character for person has 2 strokes that support each other. The character for trust is person plus words. Words must be trustworthy. You're taking characters apart. Are they even characters anymore? They're cripples, missing arms and legs. That's breaking the backbone of our civilization. Your Majesty, this method must not be implemented. If we promote these mutilated characters, what will become of the Great Sage Dynasty's cultural lineage?
I second the motion. This is an act that shakes the very foundation of our state. That scoundrel Sumo, his intentions are worthy of death. Lineage, cultural lineage.
Lineage,
cultural lineage.
Minister Sun, when you speak of this cultural lineage, are you referring to yourself and the rare books in your study? Or to whether common folk can read a medical prescription? Do you know? How many commoners every year are forced to sell their children because they can't read a contract?
You insolent brat.
You what? Go on, say it. I am crude, but my crude method can make people literate. We scholars, Isn't our purpose to establish a heart for the world? Making people recognize it, that's establishing a heart. If it makes people dizzy just looking at it, that's not establishing a heart, that's erecting a tombstone.
Ahem, Sumo. Let me ask you something. These simplified characters, do they save ink when writing?
Absolutely, they save ink. Think about it, Minister. A character that used to take 20 strokes, now only takes 5. Just imagine how much ink that saves. And also, it's not just about saving ink. It saves paper too. Before, an account ledger would be about this thick. Now it's only this thin.
Your Majesty, I believe what Sumo says. Makes a lot of sense.
Duo. Have you no shame? For the sake of a few sheets of paper, you'd abandon the ways of our ancestors?
Now, Minister Sun, our ancestors never decreed that we couldn't save money. Besides, the money we save, how many roads could be built, how many disasters could be relieved? That is benevolent governance in itself. I also find it reasonable. The Ministry of Justice's documents are vast and complex. If writing could be simplified, it would surely improve the efficiency of adjudicating cases. The characters on the Ministry of Works blueprints are annotated too densely. It's easy to lose track. I concur as well.
Grand Secretary, say something, will you? This is a matter that shakes the very foundation of the state.
TSK.
Your Majesty, the laws of our ancestors must not be changed. If these characters are altered, how will we read the classics of the sages in the future? How will we converse with the ancients?
All right, stop arguing, all of you. Minister Sun, I understand what you're saying, the sentiment, the heritage, the lofty ideals, but you know what? I review memorials every day. Isn't that tiring?
Your Majesty attends to myriad affairs of state. Naturally, it is tiring.
Exactly.
The memorials you submit daily are a dense, dark mass of text. Sometimes I can't even make out the characters. I don't want to try so hard anymore. Is that okay?
How
about this? Let's have a contest right here. The winner gets his way. The loser shuts up.
A contest? A contest of what? The 4 books and 5 classics? That's my specialty.
Oh, come on. Reciting texts is too much work. We'll compete in writing. I'll dictate, and you write. Whoever uses the fewest strokes, and whose writing is still legible, wins. Fine, then let's write a few characters. Melancholy Turtle.
Your Majesty has finished writing.
Finished already?
Yeah, otherwise the ink would have dried up.
Where's Minister Sun?
Coming.
Here, let's show everyone.
As for Minister Sun's calligraphy,
it is indeed excellent. But it's only fit to be hung on a wall. As for Sumo's writing, although it's as ugly as a dog's, it's worry-free. As for me, I absolutely detest overcomplicating simple things. Effective immediately. The Simplified Chinese Character Act is to be implemented nationwide. Any memorial submitted to me that is not in simplified form will be rejected outright. Minister Sun, once the Hanlin Academy has simplified the characters, the tasks of promotion and education will fall upon your Ministry of Rights.
Your will be done.
Alright, that's enough. Court is dismissed. Sumo, stay. I have questions for you. Your Majesty.
You
draw a pretty good turtle.
You flatter me, Your Majesty. That was a self-portrait. Mixing with these old ministers who preach benevolence and righteousness. If I didn't keep my head down and act a bit slow-witted on a daily basis, a bit melancholic, I'd have been cursed by them long ago.
Ah, don't worry. As long as I'm here, who dares to step on you? I'll break their legs. As long as you can help me, Make the people understand my will. I'll grant you entry into the Grand Secretariat. Help me block all those cumbersome memorials, and send them all back.
Thank you for your great kindness, Your Majesty.
I hear the capital's been quite lively these past few days. The heirs of all the feudal lords, have they all arrived?
Indeed. The Prince of Qin, the Commandery Prince, and the 4 great families of Jiangnan have all sent their direct descendants. In fact, some family heads have come in person. Officially, it's to congratulate Your Majesty on your enthronement ceremony and your royal wedding.
But in reality, they're here to see if this new emperor is a pushover. Good. These people, rich and idle, they're practically family, delivered to our doorstep. Let's launch a Project Hope this year.
Your Majesty, what is Project Hope?
Minister Sun, how were the wedding celebrations conducted in previous years?
Your Majesty, according to ancestral custom, a banquet for the officials is held in the Hall of Supreme Harmony. Then, the Music Academy performs dances. The Ministry of Rites provides music, then, and so on and so forth.
That sounds incredibly dull. A bunch of old men eating cold food together, and watching some slow, tedious dances. It's boring just thinking about it. Besides, it costs the treasury money. It's a terrible waste.
Then what is Your Majesty's intention?
For this wedding, let's change the evening banquet into the Great Sage Dynasty Charity Gala. Aren't we planning to issue simplified currency? We need funds. So let's give the realm a chance to prove their loyalty. Here's how. Go among the common folk, and find a few particularly pitiful theater troupes, have them perform.
How pitiful?
For example, a little girl who yearns to study, but her family is poor and she's bullied by a local tyrant. Anyway, the more heart-wrenching, the better. When those heirs are on the verge of tears, I will step forward and establish the Great Sage Education Fund. I'll make the first donation myself. Let's see if those people have the nerve not to cough up some money.
This is no ordinary gala. This is clearly luring those nobles in, shutting the doors, shutting them, and then wielding the moral cudgel to force them to empty their pockets of their silver. Your Majesty is most wise.
Minister Sun, you need to get this done quickly. Remember, the stage must be grand. The atmosphere has to be just right. When the time comes, whoever donates the most, we'll give them a certificate of merit. I will personally inscribe it.
Your servant obeys the imperial decree.
Oh, this. Ugh, this stinks.
Oh no, oh no. We've offended the Prince of Sunan's son. This isn't just about paying with a life. His whole family will suffer.
You're telling me, I mean, seriously. How could he be so careless? They look like they mean business. They're not going to kill the old man right here, are they?
Everyone, shut your mouths. Don't you know ignorance is no crime? Don't frighten the old man. Old man, are you hurt? Take this silver for your treatment. The road is slippery. Be more careful next time.
Am I still dreaming? That guy just now? Was that really the one they say eats 3 children in 1 meal? The Prince of Jinnan's son?
I hear the court recently set up some kind of inspection team. That bunch, armed with the imperial sword, has been cutting a wide swath through the provinces. Even the brother-in-law of a feudal prince has been arrested, 3 of them. These people, I reckon before coming to the capital, they were warned by their family elders.
Very likely.
Let's go, let's go.
Your subject pays his respects to your majesty. To behold your majesty's imperial countenance is like gazing upon the rising sun.
We're done for.
What does that sigh mean? Are you dissatisfied with us? Or is it that his majesty is having one of his morning moods again?
So fake. Rise. Look at the state of you all. All of you, with your heads bowed, not even daring to breathe. What? Is there a man-eating tiger in this hall of supreme harmony? Or perhaps this emperor is some kind of monster that devours men whole?
Your subject would not dare. Why, your majesties, imperial might is vast and mighty. We, your subjects, are in awe of the celestial visage. Our deference comes from the heart. There is not a shred of fear.
I see a guilty conscience. Excessive deference is a sign of treachery or thievery. I've heard that in your region, you cut quite the imposing figure. So how is it that today, you're so perfect? Even your bowing motions are identical. Duke Mu. I've heard that in the southern frontier, if a single meal displeases you, you'll flip the table. So why? Are your legs so weak today? Or perhaps you have ulterior motives and are plotting against me?
Why, your majesty's divine might, we deserve to die 10,000 times.
Ah. Alright, relax. I was just testing your mettle. However, it seems your courage isn't that great after all. In that case, I am reassured. In the coming days, enjoy yourselves in the capital. Don't cause trouble, but don't be too reserved either. After all, in a few days, I'm hosting a banquet. I've specifically reserved some excellent seats for you. If, by that time, anyone fails to show proper respect and shows up with a long face, court is dismissed. Ugh, these morning audiences are inhumane. I'm going back to catch up on some sleep.
Scary. That's terrifying. Who said the new emperor is just a lazy bum? He's clearly a moody lunatic. A monster.
Young master. Those plans to test the Desheng court.
Screw testing. Are you trying to get me killed? Pass down my orders. Everyone stays put. For the banquet in a few days. Bring out the best stuff we brought from home. Get it all ready. If anyone dares to cause trouble for me, I'll chop them up first.
Yes.
Your Majesty, you're basically killing the chicken to scare the monkey.
Heh. This is called consumer psychology. I scare the hell out of them first, make them think I could have their families executed at any moment. Then I give them a chance to win my favor by spending money. Tell me, won't they be scrambling to pay out?
Your Majesty, this isn't being an emperor. You're practically the most ruthless businessman in the world. I think the price for the gala tickets could be doubled again.
Of course. These sheep are so well fed now. Their wool is sleek and shiny. If I don't shear them hard, it'd be a waste of the show we're putting on tonight.
Your Majesty, Minister Sun requests an audience.
Let him in.
Yes.
Your Majesty, the opera troupe you asked me to find. I brought them for you. Please take a look. This is June Snow. It's very exciting, very moving.
Don't play dumb with me.
You've been in this prison for quite some days now.
The lamp oil and straw bedding fees.
We haven't seen a single coin.
Stop.
Is there something wrong? This June Snow is the most popular troupe in the capital. The lyrics are extremely elegant, and the singing is the most authentic.
Elegant. It's too elegant. Minister's son. What's the purpose of this event? Our goal this time is to get the silver out of the pockets of those princes and noble families. If you put on something too sophisticated, will they even understand it? Will they cry?
Doi isn't tragic enough? Doi, isn't she tragic enough?
You see, she acts very wronged. But look at her costume. It's better than what ordinary folks wear even during the new year. If we want to get money from their pockets, we have to be like a needle, piercing straight to their hearts. What we want isn't highbrow art. It's a tear-jerker.
Ah, fine. Alright.
Go on, summon Sumo for me. This kind of soul-crushing dirty work is best left to a madman.
As you command.
Greetings, Your Majesty, Your Highness, the Imperial Consort.
Rise. Sumo, I'll give you a few scenes. Turn them into a play for me. Remember, no flowery parallel prose. No archaic literary phrases. Just plain language. Make it hurt.
Please proceed, Your Majesty. My inspiration can barely be contained.
The first scene. The setting is deep in the mountains. A dilapidated earthen hut. Wind blows through from all sides. The protagonist is a 6 or 7-year-old girl. Her hair is dry and yellowish. Her clothes are patched upon patches. She's writing characters on a stone. Remember, her eyes must be big and bright. They must reveal a deep longing for learning. The second scene. An old teacher. It's the dead of winter. Heavy snow blocks the mountains. The charcoal fire in the schoolhouse ran out long ago. The children are so cold they can't even hold their brushes. The third scene. An old man. That's enough for now.
I am greatly inspired, Your Majesty.
Right. Go back and write me a masterpiece. I've even thought of a title. It will be called The Impoverished Scholars of the Great Sage Dynasty.
I obey, Your Majesty.
Get rid of these chimes for me. They're for celebrations. Too festive.
Off you go, off you go.
Use a slow. That's tragic enough. Heart-wrenchingly tragic.
Your Majesty is truly divine. In my half a lifetime, I've never seen a play that cuts to the heart like this. This is far better than those pretentious tales of scholars and beauties, 100 times over.
What's the use of just being moved? What are we here for? We're here to make money. We're here so that every child in the land can go to school and have eggs to eat. Have the Ministry of Rights. Find a few dozen, loud-voiced, officials who can act. Form a hype squad.
Your Majesty, what's a hype squad?
They're the criers. At tonight's banquet, the moment I shed a tear on stage, they must immediately start wailing for me. And they have to cry and shout at the same time, saying, "It's so tragic. I am guilty. I will donate a year's salary."
Are these still court officials? This is a professional mourning squad.
Got it. You gotta be loud. If the donation announcements aren't loud enough, they'll get drowned out by the other princes. I'll dock them half a year's salary. And we'll throw him into the opera troupe to smash eggs.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I can't speak for other parts of the Ministry of Rights. But we've got plenty of people with loud voices. I'll arrange it right away.
Go on.
Your Majesty. Just crying is probably far from enough. Those feudal princes and noble families have thick skin. They'll wipe their faces after crying and still refuse to pay up. Or they'll just toss us a few measly coins.
Well, what brilliant idea does my dear consort have?
What I mean is, we should erect a stone tablet at the main southern gate of the capital. Call it the Merit Tablet. Anyone who donates over 10,000 taels this time will have their name carved on it. Those who donate over 100,000 taels will have their names carved at the very top.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Also, the money Prince Mu donates will all be used to rebuild schools in the southern borderlands. If Prince Mu donates too little, then his fellow countrymen will surely criticize him relentlessly. Not donating means betraying his people. Not donating means betraying his ancestors.
Wow. My dear consort, the way you're harvesting these chumps, you're not even leaving the roots.
Your Majesty, I'm just trying to share your burdens. Besides, this works out perfectly. It saves the cost of the stone for the tablet.
Good, good.
You two really are a match made in heaven. The sky of the Great Sage Dynasty is probably going to become a lot more interesting from now on.
Your Majesty, this is the seating I've arranged for our guests. The Imperial seat.
5,000 taels. 5,000 taels? My dear consort. I know they're wealthy, but surely they're not that foolish to spend 5,000 taels just to come to the Imperial Garden and enjoy the evening breeze.
Your Majesty, what they're buying for 5,000 taels is the Emperor's favor. These 10 seats are the closest to your Majesty's throne. If, in a moment of joy, you were to praise them a few words for their entire families, wouldn't that be the greatest honor?
All right. I understand these nobles care about face. 100 taels per ticket. I'm afraid they won't even be able to see what the performer on stage looks like. They'll only hear the lines. Will they really go for that?
Your Majesty, as long as the merchants dare to buy tickets and dare to sit behind them, then these nobles will feel unprecedented pressure. When that happens, to save face and regain their pride, they'll have to pay up, willing or not.
My dear consort, with a mind like yours, back in my hometown, you'd be a certified business genius. What's that saying from my hometown? The catfish effect.
Your Majesty's analogy is quite fitting. The Great Sage Dynasty has always prioritized agriculture over commerce. Merchants, in front of the nobility, can barely hold their heads up. If given a chance to enter the palace, not to mention 100 taels, they'd be willing to pay 300.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. My consort's plan not only gathers wealth, it's downright psychological warfare. These people not only have to pay to get in, they'll also be pressured by the merchants to donate more. They'll be furious enough to spit blood.
If they spit blood, it'll be right here in the Imperial Garden. After all, this is an auspicious place. That'll cost extra.
Fine, we'll do as you say. I'll have that miser Chen Duo assist you. I want tonight's performance to become the most expensive show in the history of our Great Sage Dynasty.
You have no idea. That so-called charity gala is obviously just a scheme to get our money. My husband said, we'll just donate a token amount when the time comes. The law can't punish everyone. Exactly. I hear they even want tickets. Unheard of. Since when does a host invite guests, and then make them pay? This new emperor. Is money crazy? You're saying there are only 10 in total? I heard from a eunuch at the palace. The seats are right next to the dragon throne, and His Majesty will personally serve imperial wine. Right now, the Prince of Zhenan's estate, and the Marquis of Pingshi's estate, have already sent people scrambling to get them. That supreme seat, if it's really snatched up by someone else, where would that leave the minister's reputation?
Since it's His Majesty's wish, then my minister's estate,
Must naturally lead the way in support.
my Wang family must buy a ticket. And will buy the most expensive one.
This money also determines political standing. Then our family can't fall behind. Oh, I just remembered something at home. I should head back. Oh, I just remembered too. I've got some soup on the stove. I need to go check on it.
Sir.
We only managed to get the glory seats.
What? Only the glory seats? You useless fool, that bastard next door, got the supreme seats. Do you want me to have to walk around with my head down when I see his wife? What are you standing around for? Go buy me one. Pay extra if you have to.
Yes.
Wait.
I'll pay 200 taels.
Just get me one ticket.
Once we're through that door.
From then on,
Who would dare call us profiteers?
Then we'll be solidly.
In line to be imperial merchants. Go.
What a great opportunity.
Go. Release the scalp tickets.
Minister.
Is this really appropriate?
These were personally reserved by His Majesty.
If the chief censor finds out,
we could lose our heads.
You don't know a damn thing. As long as we can get the silver into the treasury, forget scalping tickets. I'd perform on the street if I had to. You know what this is. This is called hunger marketing. The scarcer something is, the more precious these people think it is. And spread the word. Say the official tickets are sold out. Now there are only a few leftover tickets, available through internal channels, 300 taels each. Triple the price.
Will anyone even buy them?
You underestimate the vanity of these merchants.
in their eyes,
100 taels buys you a seat. 300 buys you connections. The higher the price, the more exclusive it seems.
Yes.
I'll go right now.
I'm so pissed off. The officials said the tickets are all sold out. I was willing to pay an extra 50 taels, but I couldn't buy one from anyone. We finally get one chance, for us merchants to hold our heads high. But we can't even grab it.
Gentlemen, I have some tickets here. Who wants to buy?
I do.
I'll pay 350 taels, one per person.
I'll pay 400 taels. Get me two. I want to take my son to see the world too.
Are there any tickets left? I want some for my second aunt's eldest cousin-in-law's cousin's family. I need a few more.
I want some too. Me too.
Don't push. There's enough for everyone.
Wait.
It's a rare opportunity.
First come, first served.
This isn't selling tickets. This is daylight robbery. His Majesty's move is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Did you hear? Squire Zhao from the west side. For that standing ticket in the outer ring, actually put up the 3-section courtyard. He was saving for his son's wedding. As collateral, that's the ancestral home.
That's nothing. Haven't you seen the second son of the Vice Minister of Rights? Because he failed to get a ticket, he cried at his mansion gate, like a 200-pound baby.
Saying what?
He had no face to see his buddies.
They're all crazy. Completely mad. It's just going into the palace to watch a play. Is it worth it?
You don't know anything. It's called Face. I heard there are only 10 supreme tickets total. The seats are in the very front row. Even the tea is bestowed by the Emperor himself. The price, I heard, it's being driven up to 10,000 taels of silver per ticket, and no one's selling.
So that's how it is. Incredible. Hey, John. Take it easy. These floor tiles are solid gold. They say just one of these bricks is enough to support a common family for a lifetime. Be careful. Don't crack it. You're right. My leg keeps cramping up. Can you believe it? We'd never have dreamed we'd be having tea and watching a show in the palace. We're here to see His Majesty. It's a great honor for our families. When I get back, I'm framing this ticket and mounting it right next to our ancestors' tablets. Let our descendants share in this good fortune.
Move along, move along.
Look at them, reeking of money. What was His Majesty thinking? Inviting a bunch of lowlifes into the palace. The flowers in the imperial garden will stink from their presence.
Keep your voice down. They paid real money for this. I heard a ticket for the outer ring is going for 1,000 taels of silver. Even with our noble titles. In terms of ready cash, we might not actually have more than these nouveau riche.
What good is money? It's all about fate. Some things you're born with. No amount of money can buy the noble air we carry.
His Majesty arrives.
We greet your Majesty.
We greet your Highness, the Imperial Consort.
All rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Today, there are no formal courtesies. Since you paid for tickets to be here, you are my guests. Please, be seated. Make yourselves comfortable. Everyone, please be seated. I know. Today, you all came for the song and dance, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. There will be no romantic entertainment today, nor any frivolous music.
If not for song and dance, what are we here for? Did we come to listen to the Emperor lecture us? I paid good money to be here.
Today, I only wish to show you one thing. To see the world behind this prosperous age.
Mother says, study hard, so you can leave these mountains someday.
That's so tragic. Such a bright child. She can't afford to go to school.
How unjust heaven can be. My heart is breaking.
This is a true human tragedy.
It makes me think of my poor little granddaughter.
Back when I was home, times were hard for us too.
That winter, I went through the same thing. If I'd had the chance to study back then, would I be called an upstart now? I miss my mother. Back in the day, to pay for my abacus lessons, she washed clothes for others, in the heavy snow. Her hands were frostbitten raw.
This is the world I see. Do you find this play entertaining? Did you enjoy the play?
Your Majesty, in recognition of the hardships faced by students from humble backgrounds in their pursuit of knowledge, we have specially established the Great Sage Scholarship Fund. Today's act of charity will nurture the pillars of tomorrow. On this merit stele, we await the inscription of your esteemed names.
This jade pendant is a cherished possession that I, the heir, have worn for 10 years.
Today,
I shall reluctantly part with it. May this pendant add a few more volumes of scholarly fragrance for the needy students.
Your Highness shows great virtue. The jade has a warm, lustrous color. It's clearly a top-grade piece. It must be worth a fortune.
How vulgar to speak of money.
The Marquis is offering the jade as a token of his heart. Truly a noble gesture.
So this is what they call a top-grade piece? At best, it's worth 200 taels.
Bring me ink and brush. Today, I am moved to action. I too wish to wield the brush, and write a piece titled A Boundless Love. I value it today, at 5,000 taels.
What shamelessness. A few characters and you think they're worth 5,000 taels? Do you think you're the reincarnation of the Sage of Calligraphy?
What are you all standing around for? Bring it up. I donate 50,000 taels to aid the students. What kind of occasion is this? To actually bring silver up here? Utterly disgraceful. So vulgar.
Reeks of money. It's giving this old man a headache.
I'm just an uneducated commoner. You say this money is dirty. Call it the stench of copper. My money wasn't stolen or robbed. Let me ask you one thing. Is this money, used to save children, dirty or not?
Old John, is it?
Your Majesty, this commoner has been disrespectful.
I believe. This is the purest thing I've ever seen in my life. Your 50,000 taels can help 500 children have food to eat and books to read. This virtuous deed is far better than any old painting or calligraphy. Attendants. A seat for him. Place a chair for me over there. Mr. Zhang has contributed greatly by donating to education. Put the chair right there for me. Today, he will sit there with my dukes and my ministers and watch together.
Your Majesty is most wise.
Sitting with a merchant? This is a complete disgrace. This is trampling our dignity into the dirt.
Exactly. Your Majesty, this violates all propriety. Scholars, farmers, artisans, merchants. Merchants are of the lowest class. How can they share a seat with nobles?
Enough. Outrageous. My word is the law. Whoever treats the people well shall be my honored guest. The more ashamed you feel, then bring out the silver. As long as it's more than his, you can even sit beside my throne.
This isn't a dream. I can't believe this day has come. I'm on equal footing with the nobles now. Your Majesty, this humble subject is willing to donate 30,000 taels of silver. I want a seat too. Even a stool at the very back will do.
I'll donate 40,000 taels. My family line has been single for 3 generations. I must bring honor to our ancestors.
50,000 taels.
I'll pay 50,000 too.
Don't any of you try to outshine me. Humph.
What a disgrace.
My love, it seems the Duke is quite angry.
Your Majesty, anger is good. The timing is just about right. Their pride has been trampled into the dirt. Next, they desperately need a chance to save face.
All right. Let's begin the second round.
The war is over. Your Majesty gave us silver, said, so we could live well, but silver doesn't last long. This leg stayed behind in the southern frontier, a useless cripple who can't do any work. My daughter is 4 this year. She's never been to school. Your father has failed you.
I won't go to school.
Good girl. Listen to your father. Just the 2 of us. Serve our country with loyalty.
With this armor, I protect our scholars. With this scholarship, I forge the army's soul.
Old soldiers never die.
They're just broke.
That's the armor of the Jinnan army. They're my father's soldiers. Who says the soldiers of our great sage dynasty can only starve or freeze to death? Attendants, sell my listening rain villa in the capital's outskirts and donate the proceeds. And those 3 tea mountains in Yunnan, sell them all and donate everything.
Good.
The son of the Prince of Jinnan donates a Manakul Tingu villa in the outskirts of the capital.
This manor covers 100 acres of land.
With 1,000 acres of fertile fields.
Calculated at a price-to-earnings ratio of 30 times.
It's valued at
600,000 taels.
The young master is mighty.
The Prince of Jin
is truly generous.
With the atmosphere reaching this point, it would be wrong if I didn't donate some money. But I really don't have the money.
Your Excellency, the Chief Grand Secretary, we can't out-donate these uncouth men. But for running a school, what's lacking isn't just money. Such a fine school. would become an empty shell without a person of great virtue and prestige overseeing it. Wouldn't it just become an empty shell?
Your kindness, gentlemen. This old man is deeply moved. However, my family is poor. I have no vast fortune to donate. I am ashamed, but I am willing to go to the school each month and teach for 3 days.
Without taking a single penny.
2.
For all the underprivileged scholars of the world.
Open this door.
Oh my!
The Grand Secretary is personally teaching.
That's priceless.
My heavens.
How do we calculate this?
There's no way to calculate it.
But it still has to be converted to cash.
Convert it to silver.
1 million taels.
Record it at the top of the merit board.
A bunch of poor, pedantic scholars. With just their glib tongues, they can rack up 1 million taels of silver? What are you all standing around for? If you have idle estates at home, shops, or even training grounds, donate them all.
I'll donate that restaurant in the East City. It makes an annual profit of 3,000 taels. Write it down.
Great, great. I'll donate my family's ancestral weapon manual. And I'll send 2 personal guards to serve as instructors.
Good.
Don't rush, don't rush.
There's enough for everyone.
Minister's son. See? These are the pillars of our great sage dynasty. Every single one of them, with just a little prodding, will still cough up the goods. Now we have the money, the land, and the buildings.
Your Majesty is most wise. You know what they say. Make the most of what you have. No. Make the best use of everyone's talents.
Ha! Lord Chen.
Your Majesty.
What about the donations from those noble families? Report to me.
Apart from following the crowd with some token donations.
Of insignificant antiques and paintings.
The rest
Have been silent.
Silent? Then we need to stir the pot.
I believe.
These people are dead set on being tight-fisted. You just haven't found the right way to pluck their feathers. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Yes.
Miaojin, are you ready?
Rest assured, Your Majesty. I have reviewed the plan. I guarantee they'll cry their eyes out.
The real show
is just beginning.
The old hen finally laid an egg. It's still warm. We can sell it at the market. Then we'll have money for medicine. This is the money to save my mother's life. It's for my school fees. We can't waste it.
That's so tragic. I'll donate another 50,000 taels to buy eggs for this child.
Buy a cartload of eggs.
That's so pitiful.
I'm willing to contribute.
To treat her mother's illness.
And pay for her schooling.
His Majesty is laying it on thick.
This is hardly a performance. It's practically tearing the masks right off these old-timers' faces and stomping them into the ground.
Everyone here, most of you come from prominent families. You carry on your family legacies, and also emphasize giving back to your hometowns. Minister Chen just told me. These clan heads don't know how to donate. It's fine, I understand. It's quite normal. After all, you have vast estates. Money should be spent where it's needed most. I've discussed with the Imperial Consort. All the money donated here will not stay in the capital. All of it will be allocated precisely. Whoever donates money, I will have it directed to their hometown. Minister Zhao, I've heard your hometown is in Longxi. I heard there was a severe drought there last year. The children don't even have tree bark to eat. I believe you are a great philanthropist. Surely, you wouldn't want to see your hometown and those elders and folks suffer, would you?
I'm willing to donate to Longxi and build 10 schools. As long as the children there can all get an education, I'll cover the cost.
Write this down. Patron Zhang, will fund the construction of 10 schools in Longxi. We bestow upon them the name Zhang Charity Schools. Commemorative stones will be erected in every county of Longxi, hailing Zhang as a benevolent man who sacrificed his family's fortune to relieve the people of Longxi.
That's adding insult to injury.
Longxi is our Zhao family's stronghold.
If we let some upstart go there and build 10 schools and even put up stones,
our Zhao family's prestige in Longxi
will be finished.
Minister Zhou, I hear that in Jiangnan there are also many poor children. Earlier, Patron Chen.
He's from Jiangnan too, right?
He told us he's prepared to donate 20 schools. He wants to call them Chen schools to suppress Zhou. No. Chen schools to revive Zhou. Minister Zhou, what do you think?
Chen schools to suppress. This is a blatant slap in the face. How will our Zhou family ever show our faces in Jiangnan again? This is targeted extortion.
Your Majesty.
Longxi is the ancestral home of the Zhao family.
How could we trouble outsiders to foot the bill? These 10 schools. Oh, no, 30 schools.
The Zhao family will cover it all.
No one else will get to erect a monument in Longxi. That monument, it will bear the Zhao name.
30 schools from the Zhao family of Longxi.
Your Majesty, the Sun family will safeguard the literary heritage of Jiangnan. The Sun family is willing to donate 50 schools and an additional 200,000 taels of silver as scholarships for students from poor families. This monument must be engraved with the Sun family name.
50 schools and 200,000 taels from the Sun family of Jiangnan.
Shandong is the birthplace of the sage, the cradle of education. The Kong family has an inescapable duty. All the charity school renovations in Shandong, the Kong family will cover them entirely. If anyone dares to come to Shandong and recklessly erect monuments, they will have the Kong family to answer to.
Good heavens. We're rich. We're rich.
The Kong family of Shandong covers everything.
Impressive.
My esteemed ministers, your concern for the realm and dedication to your hometowns brings me great comfort. Minister Chen, take your people from the Ministry of Revenue immediately and bring the silver back to the treasury. Remember, don't strain your backs. Yes, sire.
Your Majesty.
Prime Minister, the site selection for the school and the selection of teachers will be left to your cabinet. I don't care about the process, I only want results. If I find out from anywhere about any shoddy construction or incompetent teachers misleading students, then don't blame me.
Your Majesty, rest assured, the cabinet will definitely go all out. We will not let your Majesty down.
Convey my oral decree. Merchants who donate over 10,000 taels tonight, I will bestow upon them the righteous merchant plaque. Seeing this plaque is as if I am personally present. Local officials must not arbitrarily harass them, must not arbitrarily assign tasks.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
All right. I'm tired. I have some other matters to attend to.
Why do I feel like we've all been tricked? This emperor is quite something.
Your Majesty, you two go ahead and talk. I'll head back first. I need to go over the accounts from tonight. I'll be waiting for you.
What? General Qin? Are you moved too?
Your subject is a simple man. I don't understand much about plays. I just think, Your Majesty's move was a stroke of genius. If this money is put to good use, our dashing dynasty won't fall even in another 100 years.
Do you think it's
utterly shameless?
But
I like it.
Oh, right. Tonight, this play about the broken eggs, have sumo, turn it into a script later, give it to the opera troops in every prefecture, have them perform it for free. I want every commoner in the land to know that the court is truly going all out for the children's education.
Your Majesty is most wise. This will work better than any imperial decree.
Alright. Hurry up and get some rest. That girl Meowshin, she's not really doing the accounts in bed, is she?
Your Majesty, this is from Her Highness the Imperial Consort. She instructed the Imperial Kitchen to specially brew this dear blood wine for you. Well, inside, they added century-old ginseng. And also, anyway, it's all good stuff. Her Highness said Your Majesty will be working hard tonight. You need a good tonic.
Dear blood wine. They really think I'm a stud. I won't drink it.
Oh, you must. Tonight is your and Her Highness the Imperial Consort's wedding night. The wedding night rituals cannot be skipped. Her Highness is a martial artist. She has a strong constitution. Your Majesty, if you can't keep up, wouldn't that disgrace the imperial family?
Keep up with what? I have achieved innate perfection. My kidneys are forged of iron. I'm not drinking this because I'm incapable, you know, it's just that. I don't want to disappoint Her Highness's thoughtful gesture. Alright, enough.
Yes, of course. Your Majesty is mighty indeed. Your Majesty, Her Highness is still waiting outside. We mustn't keep Her Highness waiting.
My beloved consort.
3,500 taels. This Prince of Jinnan's son is truly a good man. Write it down quickly. The valuation of this tea mountain can double again.
We're rich. We're rich.
We really are rich.
My beloved consort. Li Miaojin. Your husband, a living person, is right here. Can't you see me?
Your Majesty. Your Majesty is rich. We've really hit the jackpot. Your subject just did a rough calculation. We've made a killing. We've truly made a killing.
My beloved consort. Look at what time it is now. What day is today? It's our wedding night. Not a shareholders meeting for the Li family.
The wedding chamber can be entered anytime. If these accounts aren't settled clearly, I truly won't be able to sleep. Look here, 10 supreme seats. 5,000 taels each. That's 50,000 taels already. Plus the commission from the scalpers. The total is 1,350,000 taels. And these are just the small potatoes. The big money is here. All these noble families, big and small, donated a total of 1,500,000 taels in silver. Plus the merchant side. Tonight's silver alone has earned us a full 5 million taels.
This great sage dynasty has an annual national treasury revenue of only about 50 million taels. In just one night. That's 1/10 of the national treasury's revenue. This is no charity gala. This is a robbery gala.
It's so exhilarating, Your Majesty. I've been in business all my life, and I've never done such a high return deal. Your Majesty, you are simply too brilliant.
You're satisfied with just this? Are you satisfied already? Although 6 million taels is a lot, it can only solve our immediate crisis. If we put them in the national treasury, that cesspool, it won't be long before those corrupt officials carry it away, bit by bit, like ants.
That's what I'm most worried about. Although Minister Qian is loyal, he's just one man. He can't oversee everyone's money. Once the funds enter the treasury and get distributed down the chain, those corrupt officials will skim off the top. If half of it actually reaches its destination, that's about it.
Exactly. I don't intend to follow the old path either. I'm preparing to launch what we discussed before, the Great Sage Royal Development Bank.
I've finally waited for this day. Don't worry, Your Majesty. I've already set up the framework. The staff are almost fully trained. Although 5 million taels is not a small amount. For a bank that covers the entire nation, it's still a bit limited in scale. So, I plan to personally donate another 20 million taels. If we're going to do this, let's go big.
That's my beloved consort for you. Such boldness. Then let's get started. With 25 million taels as reserve funds, we'll issue Great Sage national bonds, offer interest, and absorb idle capital from the public.
Your Majesty, you're too brilliant. How does your mind even work?
My beloved, I promise, I will make you the richest woman in the world.
Wait. Got it.
You thought of something?
The Kong family. The batch of books the Kong family donated. Those are one of a kind. If we just hand them to the students to read, what if they get damaged? That would be such a waste.
So,
we make limited edition reprints. We hire the best craftsmen, use the finest paper, and reprint all these ancient texts, every single one. Then we stamp them with the Imperial Library's official seal. That way, the students will go crazy for them. Your Majesty, this is called knowledge monetization. It's the cultural industry. Your Majesty, you're simply the best. Being with you, my inspiration just won't stop.
Alright.
I need to go refine that proposal right away.
Sweetheart, my ass. Intellectual property rights, my ass. Today, I'm going to settle the score with you on this overnight fee.
This proposal isn't even finished yet.
Finish my ass, Li Miaojin. Listen up. You have only one task right now.
What is it?
To produce heirs for the royal family. You're so good at calculations. Why don't you calculate this overnight fee?
Your Majesty, that's not part of the plan.
Your Majesty, Your Highness, it's time to get up. We still have to go to Sinang Palace to pay our respects to the Dowager Consort.
Your Majesty, but we still must go to the Dowager Consort's place. I heard that the Dowager Consort has quite a few rare books and paintings left by the late Emperor. If we could get our hands on them, they'd be perfect treasures for the bank's vault.
Seriously? You're in this state, and you're still thinking about money?
What about our child's milk money?
My dear, last night, who was it that made the bold declaration that we needed another 20 million taels?
Well, I was discussing business. Who would have thought Your Majesty's way of doing business would be so savage?
Alright, let's go. I'll take you to Sinang Palace. And we can conveniently empty out the Dowager Consort's treasury.
Your Highness, they're here. His Majesty is here with the Imperial Noble Consort. They've come to pay their respects. How did they get here?
By palanquin or
carried. His Majesty carried her here himself. The Imperial Noble Consort looks utterly exhausted. She can't even walk.
Good.
My son is truly impressive.
So tired she can't even walk.
That just shows how close they are.
It means they didn't just talk business, but life itself.
The day we get a grandchild must truly be near.
Quickly.
Go to my private treasury.
Fetch that 1,000-year-old ginseng.
Oh, and also that.
Snow Lotus tribute from the western regions.
Take it all out and stew it.
Yes.
Mother Empress. Mother Consort, your son has come to pay his respects.
Your servant pays respects to Mother Consort. Your servant has been indiscreet.
Oh, my.
My dear child.
What happened to you? Look how pale your little face is.
And you?
Don't you know how to be gentle?
So careless.
Come, have a seat. Come here, dear child. First, drink this bowl of ginseng soup.
It's specially made to replenish your chi and blood.
For us women, our health is paramount. Especially at a time like this, you must take good care of yourself.
That's by Wu Daozi, the painting sage of the previous dynasty, Spring River Warming. This piece has been lost for ages. To think I'd find it here, deep within the palace. This is no mere painting. This is clearly a mountain of gold.
Miaojin, what is it? Are you feeling unwell?
Mother, this painting belongs to you.
Yes, the late emperor bestowed it upon me. Said it was an amusing piece, for me to keep to pass the time. What of it? Do you like it?
To pass the time. Using a priceless national treasure to pass the time. Is this the royal family's extravagance? Mother, this painting cannot stay here.
Huh? This painting has been hanging for decades. I've never seen any issue with it.
This is a terrible waste. This is Wu Daozi's authentic work. Left here to gather dust. It holds no value, and is prone to moisture damage.
Value?
Mother, think about it. With the painting hanging here, only you can see it. But if we take it to the Royal Development Bank, those literati and artists who fancy themselves cultured would be desperate to see it.
Indeed, Mother, and that's just the first part. What we can do is hire artists to make copies of this painting. Use the finest rice paper and mounting, and stamp them with the phoenix seal of the Sinaying Palace. For each copy, we sell it for 1,000 taels. We'll start with 500 copies. That would give us 500,000 taels of silver.
Selling fake paintings? Replicas. That's just so tacky. These are, after all, the late emperor's relics. They represent the dignity of our royal family. To use them for business, I'm afraid we'll be severely criticized by the censors. They'll say the royal family is greedy.
Mother, the national treasury is practically empty. Why should we care about such superficial dignity? You see, this isn't just about money. It's for our family. For His Majesty. For your royal grandson.
Royal grandson, right.
Think about it. When your grandson is born in the future, if we have no money, whatever he wants to do will be blocked by the Ministry of Revenue. How frustrating would that be for him? But if we have this royal bank, then we'll have our own private treasury. Then your grandson can spend however he likes.
For my grandson.
What's a little dignity worth? If the late emperor knew from beyond the grave that his paintings could buy milk powder for his grandson, he would probably rest in peace with a smile.
Let's do it.
Miaojin, you're right. What does dignity matter? Having money in hand is what really matters. For my dear grandson, this venture, I'm in.
Wow. She's already turned her. Li Miaojin's brainwashing skills. She's wasted if she doesn't go into pyramid schemes.
How wise you are, Mother. Then these antiques and paintings can be considered your investment. That's a 20% stake. When the bank pays dividends, you'll get your share.
Your share.
I don't care about the percentage. I don't care. As long as my dear grandson is happy. Miaojin, I'm afraid these things of mine won't be enough to make a grand display.
It is a bit lacking. If we could have a few more show-stopping treasures, that would be perfect.
Do you know, in this palace, who has the most treasures?
Your Majesty.
Don't look at me. My private treasury is quite bare as well.
That old hag in Shoan Palace is the one who's truly rolling in riches. Wang Shiji's calligraphy from the previous dynasty, Tang dynasty tricolored glazed pottery, and that pair of night luminous pearls that are said to be worth half a city, are all gathering dust in her private vault.
But, Mother, she is the Empress Dowager, after all. We can't just rob her, can we?
Rob? That's what brutes do. Isn't she in poor health lately? I'll send someone later to whisper in her ear, saying these worldly possessions are too heavy and are weighing down her blessings. We'll find a way to get her to donate these treasures herself.
Mother, this is practically our charity foundation. This move of moral coercion is an act of compassion. It's simply brilliant.
All right. Since Mother has agreed, let's not hold back. Shouting Z.
Your servant is here.
Come. Everything the Imperial Noble Consort has her eye on, take it all away. Move it to the Changqing Palace. Yes. Go.
Careful now.
Hey, you all need to be careful. This vase is worth 5,000 taels. And that inkstone. That's a Duan inkstone. If you chip even a corner of it, I'll have you exiled. Your Majesty. There's also a painting.
Your Majesty. The paper on this painting is too brittle. It can't handle any pressure at all. If we try to force it off, I'm afraid it'll be ruined.
Wow, that is so cool.
For this kind of manual labor in the future, that'll cost extra.
Done. Absolutely. Tonight, we'll.
Alright. Once you're done moving things, you may leave.
Very well. Then, your son. Won't disturb your Majesty's nap any further. I'll come back with your grandson another time.
Suyin.
Your servant is here.
Since the children are up to something, then the pawns I planted while clearing out the Palace of Eternal Peace on a whim back then should be activated now. That old witch, the Empress Dowager's private treasury. I have long wanted to take a look around.
Hey, how come it's closed again?
I heard the newly appointed consort brought so much silver, it could bury the entire Wutong Garden. Even if Physician Lu is the Emperor's childhood friend, he can't compete with someone who has mountains of gold and silver at home. That Physician Lu probably didn't sleep again last night.
Sai, this Jishitang probably won't open again today. The proprietress is probably hiding under her covers, crying her eyes out.
Yeah, let's go. Kion Duoduo, Minister Kion, that's right.
Ha ha ha.
Dean Lu, please stay a moment. Consort specifically instructed last night that the first round of startup funds for our Royal Medical University, 3 million taels, will definitely be transferred to your residence today.
Ha ha.
Minister Lee, I still think there's something off with this design for the 10,000-seat lecture hall. It has some issues. It's too expensive and a hassle to maintain. Change it to a circular echo structure. That would be much better. The funds saved from that should be used for scholarships for students from poor families.
Yes. Dean Lu is truly brilliant. Several of our veteran craftsmen from the Ministry of Works said the same thing. We were mainly worried about shortchanging you.
I'm not being shortchanged. What I want to achieve is treating minor illnesses locally, so only serious cases come to me. Only by properly training all 3,000 students and dispersing them among the people will I be able to free up my hands to tackle those truly incurable diseases. This is also His Majesty's wish.
Yes. His Majesty is wise. Dean Lu is wise. We shall take our leave now.
My goodness. She's no abandoned woman. She's clearly the sister of the goddess of wealth.
She's Dean Lu, a high official managing the university, in charge of over 3 million taels. Good heavens, that's an unimaginable amount of money.
So this is the bearing of the true palace mistress.
Indeed.
One focuses on his career, the other on his family. Well, with these two capable aides by my side, I'm truly blessed. Since everyone else is working so hard, I can rest easy and go back to sleep by my decree. No one is to disturb me today. Unless the sky is falling. Go on, get out.
Here.
Your Majesty. Is it sweet?
Yes. Ha ha.
Your Majesty. Commander Ho forced his way into the bedchamber. I couldn't stop him.
Your Majesty, urgent report from the northern border.
General Hua. What time is it?
The third watch of the Chu hour.
So you do know it's the dead of night. I just laid down. I just closed my eyes. Speak. If the news isn't shocking enough. If it doesn't make me feel that waking up was worth it, I'll have you thrown into the palace garden pond to feed the fish.
The Mengla Kingdom has assembled 30,000 elite cavalry, planning a surprise attack on the northern border.
Your Majesty.
That's it?
30,000 cavalry.
This is the Mengla Kingdom's.
Their most elite scimitar-wielding cavalry.
Though they're in decline.
These 30,000 fierce warriors
Must not be underestimated.
Alright. Stop with the alarmist talk. Bring me the memorial. I want to see for myself what kind of surprise attack this is.
Your Majesty.
Ha ha ha. General Hua. You ran 3 horses to death in a day, just to bring me this. This. Joke? You call this a surprise attack? You call this top secret intelligence?
Your Majesty.
I swear on my life.
This intelligence is absolutely...
I'm not saying your intelligence is fake. I'm saying these Mingzi people, have they been kicked in the head by a donkey? Their Khan suggests splitting their forces 3 ways. Feign an attack on Yanmen Pass. But actually ambush Gabiku. Isn't that just a diversion? He doesn't know I've already reinforced the city walls. I even know about that red undergarment Bata wears at night, the one with the little tiger embroidered on it. I know every detail. You call that an ambush? That's called being transparent. If I lose this war, I might as well find a block of tofu to bash my head against.
That does seem a bit ridiculous.
Huashan. You've been in this position for 30 years. Has it made you stupid? The reason the Meng Khan is doing this is because the snow disaster killed their livestock. They have no food, that's why they're fighting. This war. I don't need to discuss how to defend against the enemy with you, do I?
Your Majesty is absolutely right.
However, those who dare offend our great Han,
no matter how far, must be punished.
This is about national prestige.
It must be established.
Your Majesty.
I petition for an edict.
To immediately mobilize General Cheens.
100,000 Northern Frontier Cavalry.
Crush them head on.
We must make the barbarians from all directions.
For 100 years.
Dare not look directly upon the Central Plains.
Wasteful. Deploying this army of 100,000. How much money would that cost? Is the money in my treasury blown in by the wind? Let me tell you something. Killing people is the lowest form of strategy. I want them not only to leave their money behind, but to beg and plead to work for me.
Please enlighten us, Your Majesty.
Relay my command to the border garrison generals. Braised lamb, load it up with cumin, and make it extra spicy. Use it to tempt them.
Make the enemy drool with braised lamb.
And have them sign IOUs.
That could actually work.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Your Majesty is most wise.
Alright, stop kowtowing. Get up. If you crack your head open, I'll have to pay your medical bills. Oh, right. That envoy delegation brought some so-called first warrior and a grassland sage. They're coming to the capital to humiliate me.
Yes.
Talk about suckers walking right into our trap. Here's the plan. Once they arrive, find any excuse. Just say they stepped into the city gate with their left foot first. Or that they're breathing too loudly and disrupting the capital's feng shui. Then extort thousands of taels from them. I want them to enter on horseback. But when they leave, I'll leave them in their underwear.
My goodness.
I shall obey the decree.
Your Majesty.
In my life, I've only respected 2 people.
One was the late Emperor.
And the other is you, Your Majesty.
This eagle token.
I return it to Your Majesty today.
3,000 undercover Imperial Guards in the northern frontier.
Are ready to brave all dangers for Your Majesty.
Ugh. Take it back. It's all dirty. I can't be bothered to hold it. Keep it for yourself.
Huh?
Let me tell you something. From now on, don't come bothering me so late. Just remember one thing. There are no eternal enemies in this world. Only cash cows whose value hasn't been fully milked yet. Alright, you may go.
This is power that could drive
Countless people mad with desire.
And His Majesty finds it dirty.
And too much trouble.
Hey. Close the door on your way out.
Right away.
I take my leave.
You worry the ninth prince cannot protect this empire.
But I believe,
in the future, this empire
Might as well be surnamed Kon.
The enemies of the great Qing dynasty
are in for a world of hurt.
If you don't push this forward, you can't survive, right?
Listen up, everyone. Don't any of you dare try to take this from me.
His Majesty is here.
We greet your Majesty. Your Majesty, you're finally here. For the Vanguard commander this time, you must let your servant go. If anyone tries to take it from me, I'll have words with them.
Old Qin, have you no shame? You're this old, and you're still fighting the young ones for glory? This dirty, hard work should just be left to my left army command.
Bullshit, you guys went to the last northern border drill. It's our right army's turn this time, no question.
Your Majesty, the Ministry of War has already drafted the battle plan. Just give the order, and 100,000 troops will march out immediately.
Stop. Enough. It's so early in the morning, you're going to deafen me. So tell me, what's going on? The Mingxi haven't even attacked yet. Why are you all more excited than they are?
Your Majesty, it's not that we can't stay calm. It's just that this battle is too easy to win. I've fought my whole life, and been locked in a death struggle with the Mingxi for decades. In every single battle, we weren't just risking our heads on our belts, we were fighting them with our lives. But this time is different. With this intelligence, we know exactly what the Mingxi are planning to do.
And we have money now. The penny-pinching Minister of Revenue, Minister Qian, has surprisingly told the Ministry of War that as long as we win, military funds are unlimited. Unlimited, Your Majesty. I've fought my whole life, but never a war this well funded. If we can't win this one, I'll bash my head against this pillar.
Exactly, Your Majesty. Just give us 100,000 troops, outfit them with black iron heavy armor, and equip them with chi-piercing arrows. We'll just roll right over them, bury them in silver. A rain of arrows, heavy armor crushing them. Let those Mingxi also learn what the great sage dynasty's financial might is.
These spendthrifts. Who told you? I intend to fight the Mingxi head-on.
Don't confront them head-on. Your Majesty, we have silver now. We have the funds. Isn't the whole point to fight them directly?
Fight them, my foot. So what if we have silver? Does that mean we can just waste it? One shot from those lousy air arrows, and hundreds of thousands of taels are gone. You have no idea how expensive it is to run a household.
Your Majesty, war always costs money.
Yes, indeed.
Listen well, all of you. Our strategic principle this time has only 4 words. Cost reduction and efficiency increase. Cost reduction means saving money while still getting the job done beautifully. Washan. Read the plan you recorded last night to these blockheads so they understand. Let them know what a truly affluent war looks like.
Personally approved by His Majesty. It concerns the Mengchi Kingdom
and the invading enemies.
Annihilation plan.
Step 1.
Feign weakness.
Last night,
I carried His Majesty's oral decree
to the border troops.
The city gate was accidentally left ajar.
Guess what?
The border troops were doing?
Drinking.
Singing songs.
Oh, I get it now. So that's why Minister Hua brought a secret letter last night. That's what it meant. I wondered why His Majesty ordered the border troops to start slacking off.
Step 2.
Shut the door and beat the dog.
Using our intelligence advantage.
We let 30,000 enemy troops
enter.
Then cut off their retreat from behind.
And their water supply.
Under those conditions,
starve them for 3 days and nights.
Remember.
Only surround, do not attack.
Isn't that just the simplest siege tactic?
What's so special about that? Step 3.
Temptation on the tip of the tongue.
Order the Imperial Kitchen.
To prepare 5,000 top-quality fat sheep.
Load them with chili peppers.
Load them with cumin.
Make sure every enemy soldier
can smell the flavors of home.
5,000 fat sheep.
5,000 fat sheep.
What kind of scheme is this now?
Step 4.
Ransom buyout.
When every enemy soldier smells the meat stew and is starving, crying for their parents,
tell them,
surrender and you won't be killed.
We'll even feed them.
But this meal
must be charged at
10 times the price of
the capital's finest restaurant.
10 times.
If they have no money, they sign an IOU.
Once they sign that IOU,
they become debtors of our great sage dynasty.
From then on,
they'll have to work to pay off the debt.
This is war. This is kidnapping.
What? Do you think my plan is too merciful?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Your Majesty, this isn't war.
This is clearly a business with zero investment and infinite profit.
Charging 10 times the price of a meal
is practically letting them off too easy.
There must be interest and penalty fees if they can't pay it back. They work off the debt, send them to the mines. And this debt must be inheritable. If the father can't pay, the son pays. If the son can't pay, the grandson pays. How does that saying go?
From generation to generation, without end.
Yes, that's the one.
Your Majesty is most wise.
This isn't capturing prisoners.
This is clearly capturing
30,000
generations of free laborers for our great sage dynasty.
Minister Chien makes a good point. When the time comes, bring plenty of knockout drugs. We're not going to kill people. We're going to acquire stock. Also, the Mengzi people's war horses are excellent goods. In past wars, they were all shot dead. What a waste. This time, we must bring them back completely intact.
Now that the grand strategy is set, then, who will lead the campaign? Well, who's going?
Me. It has to be me.
The right army command requests to lead the charge. It must be this old general. It must be me, the veteran.
Stop.
Enough bickering. Do you think arguing will catch more people? This operation is different. I plan to pair veterans with new blood. One old general will lead one young commander. I'm giving you a day and a half to pair up freely. Give me a concrete capture plan. Whose plan is the most cost-effective, and whose is the most efficient, gets the Vanguard seal.
I obey the decree. Old One, isn't your kid nicknamed Little Zhuge?
Call him over quickly. I want to team up with him.
The Li family's second son. That kid is full of clever ideas. I'll go back and drag him in to write the plan together.
These old-timers. Usually so hard to motivate, full of excuses. This time, I don't even have to push them, they're competing on their own. Ha, this is called the art of management. Shoutingzy.
Your servant is here.
Go summon the chief minister and the minister of rights. Tell them I have good news.
Your Majesty, what are you?
These roughnecks are already competing, then the civil officials can't slack off either. Isn't the Mingxi delegation coming soon? Since they're bringing us money, I should give them a proper welcome.
Your Majesty, have mercy on your old servant. I haven't finished compiling the compulsory education textbooks yet. Those lunatics at the Hanlin Academy camp outside my door every day, demanding funding. I'm pushing 70 this year. Your Majesty, if you pile more work on this old servant, I'll have to die right here in front of you.
Oh, come now. Minister Son, what are you doing? Get up, get up. I know you're working hard. Of all the officials in court, you're the most capable. That's why I trust you the most. As the saying goes, when heaven is about to place a great responsibility on a man, it first tests his resolve and exhausts his body.
Your Majesty, this sweet talk of yours. No. This guidance you give to the scholars at the Hanlin Academy, I've heard it all before. This old servant doesn't want to hear any more principles right now. This old servant just wants to sleep.
The reason I'm here this time is because I have urgent business for you. It's something easy. Doesn't require much thought. Just use your words.
Your Majesty.
As long as you're not asking this old servant to go after those imperial relatives. Anything else is fine.
Don't worry. I'm not going after our own people this time. Just now, intelligence came in from Orshan. It says the Mingxi Legion is sending a delegation to the capital in 3 days. What?
A Mingxi delegation? How come you're only telling me about such a big matter now? Oh no, oh no. The state guest house hasn't been repaired yet. The list of reciprocal gifts hasn't been drafted yet. In diplomacy, no detail is trivial. This is a matter of great importance to the relations between our two nations.
Stop.
Old son.
Is your brain made of mush? Washan, the reception guide he gave you. You haven't looked at it at all, have you? You too.
Your Majesty is referring to this? I thought it was just Commander Hui joking with me. It says here to collect an air purification tax and a fine for entering with your left foot first. How can we take this seriously?
Why can't we take it seriously? Have you read so much that your brain's fried? What are rules? Only fists make the rules. Before, we were the weaker party. We had to smile and appease them. We had to watch their moves. But now it's different. Now we're the stronger party. We're the bosses. They're beggars coming for handouts. Since they dare to come, then I'll make sure they leave their skins behind.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid that's not quite appropriate. What if we anger them?
Anger them? Yes, I want to anger them. We not only want their money, but we also want to stand on the moral high ground, point at their noses, and call them dishonorable, call them barbarians, call them ungrateful wretches.
Your Majesty, what brilliant insight.
But, the guide says, we really have to collect the air purification tax? That's probably too.
Too what? Too shameless. Old son, let me ask you, is the air in the Great Sage Dynasty good or not?
It's good.
Good, then that's settled. Good things come with a price, that's called monetizing resources. What Hushan told you earlier was just the basics. I called you here, so you could extrapolate from that. I want to ask if you have any underhanded tricks. Oh, no. Brilliant strategies.
Back when we hosted foreign delegations, we were really groveling. We were afraid we might not be hospitable enough. We were afraid we might breach etiquette. Now not only do we not have to spend money, we can even make money. And we can bully people from the moral high ground. This feeling, it's really satisfying. Since your Majesty said to extrapolate from one example to others, then I have a plan. We don't understand the Mingxi language. Our language, the Mingxi people, they don't understand it either. Then communication requires an interpreter. So charging a translation fee isn't too much. 500 taels a day. No credit allowed.
Is this still the same person who usually spouts classical phrases, Minister Son? Indeed, when educated people turn bad, there's really no place for thugs. Minister Son, I've underestimated you now. I feel you're wasted in the Ministry of Rights. You should go to the Ministry of Revenue and compete with that Chen Duo for a job.
Your Majesty. Well, since that's the case, I, your old minister, have something to add. I can place some vulnerable groups on the path they must take. For example, an old lady crossing the road gets frightened, then they should pay for emotional distress, right?
Good, talented. All talented. I approve. You all go ahead and do it with full force. Squeeze them dry. Drive them crazy. Leave all their money for me.
As you command, Your Majesty.
My chief counselor. Look at this. As long as we keep our wits about us, we'll always find a way. Look at all the talent in the Dashing Dynasty. Before, no one showed them the way. Now, someone is pointing them in the right direction. Look at how ruthless they are.
Your Majesty is most wise. However, this old minister has heard that among the Mingxi envoy, there is a vanguard general of Beauties. He has a fiery temper. If we truly provoke him, and he causes trouble in the capital,
I'm counting on him to make a scene. If he doesn't, how can I justify making him repair the city walls? Besides, I'm curious to see that steppe strategist, faced with such underhanded tactics. Will his strategies still work? Don't just stand there. Go tell Chinpa to sharpen his blade. The civil officials have lit the fuse. The military must be ready to handle the fallout. Otherwise, if the other side truly gets angry, and our men lose their nerve,
I shall see to it at once.
The civil officials have turned to the dark side. The military is stepping up their game. Ah. Now this is the joy of being emperor. I wonder how much money the Mingxi envoy brought. If it's too little, I won't be pleased.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Your Majesty, your subject believes we should mobilize 300,000 border troops, advance steadily and secure each step. We would only need 5 million dan of provisions, and 3 million taels of silver. Within a year, we will surely drive the Mengsi invaders out of our territory.
Your Majesty, this general finds that plan far too slow. Give me 50,000 elite cavalry, each man with 2 horses and ample rations. We'll strike straight at their heart. We could cut the provisions and supplies in half. Your Majesty, warfare is about spending money, and since it's about spending money, you have to consider the cost-effectiveness. The Ministry of War's plan. All that heavy cavalry advance, that blanket of 10,000 arrows, sounds impressive. But that's just throwing silver at the problem.
Continue. I quite like what you're saying.
Your Majesty, this is your subject's proposal. It's called the Great Sage Dynasty Battlefield Resource Recycling System. It focuses on just 2 words. Frugality. The arrows we shoot, if they're not broken, must be retrieved. Our warhorses, if they die in battle, are martyrs. They must be buried with honors. But the Mengsi's horses that die, that's meat. Turned into jerky, it's top-tier military rations. Your Majesty, think of the savings, in and out.
Now this is the kind of pillar of the state I need. What a perfect way to make dead horses into jerky. General Qin's proposal is exactly to my liking. This business of war, it's all about livelihood. Save where you can. That's the way to manage a household.
Your Majesty, I will see to it right away. We'll make sure the Mongols are left with nothing but their underwear to use as rags.
General Qin's plan is about saving, not solving. Besides, eating dried horse meat is just too petty. Your Majesty, since we're going to fight, why not make the Mongols farm the land to feed us?
Such arrogance. These Mongols are nomads following the water and grass. Asking them to farm is a joke.
Your Majesty.
After your guidance yesterday, I have come to a full understanding. Although the Mongols are elusive, as long as they are human, they must drink water. The most fertile Hatao region of the Yellow River has long been part of our great Qing dynasty. The old Marquis thinks of passive damage control. I think of taking the initiative. Push our defense line to these 3 major water sources. Build forts and farm the land right there.
You're mad. If we get surrounded, it's a death sentence.
We won't get surrounded. As long as on the battlefield, we crush those 30,000 enemy troops head-on. Then Mongolia will be an empty shell. By then, not only can I store grain by the water sources, I could even go burn their tents. And who could stop me? If they want water, they trade with their livestock, they trade with their furs, or even trade with their people.
This isn't warfare. This is a plan to wipe them out completely. This isn't a war. This is a scorched earth policy. High praise. Very high praise.
Qinpa, I'm giving you the commander's seal. You will oversee the entire operation, implement the battlefield recycling system throughout the entire army. The cheaper we fight this war, the better.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As for Hoshan, I hereby appoint you Vanguard General of the Northern Expedition. And concurrently, Agricultural Commissioner. Take your men, wielding the Imperial Sword, and go carry out that scorched earth policy.
Your Majesty.
Cripple the Mengsi, control the water sources.
That's just the first step.
I have a second part to my strategy.
This second part
concerns the
Great Shang Dynasty's treasury for the next 100 years.
And whether Your Majesty
can truly make money without lifting a finger.
A grand ambition.
Oh, tell me about it quickly.
War costs silver.
Losing money to buy applause.
But passing through the western regions can make money.
My strategy has 3 steps.
First,
divide and rule.
Hold on, Minister Hua. Since the main Mengsi force has been cut off by our army at the water source, then the 36 kingdoms of the western regions are just a scattered mess. Why not just send our army to crush them and pacify them all? Why bother with all this talk of granting titles?
The Marquis is mighty.
Taking the western regions would be as easy as reaching into a bag.
But this land
is vast and sparsely populated.
It's easy to conquer, but hard to hold.
Why not just give them official hats?
You be the emperor.
he be the governor.
As long as they are willing to kowtow to the great Qing dynasty.
Then these official hats.
Are basically wholesale goods we're giving them.
This is called Han official participation.
Local autonomy.
The policy of appeasement. It's an old tune. But its strength lies in its stability. As long as they don't rebel.
Then
the court saves on garrison provisions and pay.
Your Excellency only sees one side.
In truth, this is merely a facade.
The real killing move is the second step.
The second is called
tributary trade.
I believe we must not only trade with the western regions,
but also establish checkpoints.
Implementing generous giving, meager taking, in the west. Well, Minister Hua, are you trying, before His Majesty, to play the generous benefactor? Our great sage dynasty's silver doesn't grow on trees. Why should we give them a bargain?
Minister Qian.
You're an expert in business.
How is it that now?
You've become confused?
The generosity we give them
is silk.
It's tea.
It's these exquisite items
that are also extremely prone to damage.
If, through the western regions, we can sell silk to the far west,
the profit
would be tenfold, 100-fold.
I've fought wars my whole life. I only knew the satisfaction of a swift blade. I never thought the young people today truly have a devious mind. But I like it.
Ha ha ha.
Your Majesty.
This is my policy proposal on the western regions.
If this policy can be implemented,
within 10 years,
there will be no war in the western regions.
Within 100 years,
the western regions will all become Han territory.
Without shedding a single drop of blood. Without shedding a single drop of blood, indeed. This is not just about expanding our territory, but also securing our borders. This is an achievement for the ages. Ha 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 ha.
I really like your proposal. But what I aim for is cultural hegemony. Anyone within the sphere of influence of the Great Sage Dynasty, all Western merchants, must adopt Han names.
Your Majesty.
Why is that?
All Westerners who want to do business must be able to speak Chinese.
And
must pass the Chinese proficiency level exam. Those who fail are not out of luck. They can still do business. Each time they enter through the border, they just pay a language barrier fee. As for those who pass level 4, they will have this fee waived entirely. What we call level 4 refers to the standard written by the Ministry of Rights, the standard guide to Chinese usage in the Great Sage Dynasty. If one can recite the entire Analects from memory, that qualifies as professional level 8.
Your Majesty, this is about educating all people, the sacred path of expanding our territory. If this can be fully achieved, then the Western regions will permanently become part of our Great Sage Dynasty. Your Majesty's achievements surpass those of the first Emperor of Qin.
Wow,
that's brilliant.
From now on, anyone in the Western regions who wants to get rich first, must first become one of us.
And we
will open a naming house, specializing in giving them auspicious and pleasant-sounding names. Charge 10 taels per name. Not too much, right?
Don't just stop at given names. Even surnames should be tiered. Dragon, Phoenix, Zhao. These are all VIP. Only top-tier patrons can get them. Starting price, 1,000 taels.
1,000 taels.
1,000 taels. No money? No money. Then you can only get surnames like ox or horse.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This isn't selling names. This is selling face. The rich in the Western regions care deeply about face. For the surname Dragon, they'll probably fight over it.
Ha ha ha. Your Majesty, this move directly swaps out their ancestral tablets.
Ha ha ha.
Washan.
Hua.
Your mind is indeed sharp. You have the makings of a steward for us. We will let this family head tell you where our home is, and where our walls should be built. Go and change the very soul of the Western regions. For us.
This humble general receives the decree. We will not fail your Majesty's high expectations.
We want the Western regions decades from now to take pride in having Han surnames, to value prestigious surnames.
Your Majesty is wise.
Sir. You have chronic rheumatism, and you've caught a chill. Take this medicine back, decoct and take it, and remember to keep your knee pads on.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, savior. This.
During these days of free clinic, medicine is half price, and consultation is free. Go get your medicine.
Thank you.
Next patient.
Dr. Liu, I've heard so much about you. I am Li Yukai, at your service. I'm from the family of the Imperial Consort, that Li family. I came specifically to see you today. Lately, I haven't been feeling well at all.
Describe your symptoms.
I can't sleep. As soon as I close my eyes, I have nightmares. Always dreaming someone's trying to kill me and steal my money. Heart palpitations and shortness of breath, and my neck feels chilly, like there's a blade against it.
A psychological issue.
Yes, exactly. It's a psychological issue. Doctor, you have no idea. My heart is full of bitterness. Even though I share the Li surname, I have my own difficulties. Dr. Liu, if you can cure me, money is no object.
Since you're so wealthy, and have the Imperial Consort's backing, what psychological issue could you have?
You don't understand, Doctor. It's all for show. That Imperial Consort, running a bank. She's up to no good. The Zhao family told me. She's cutting out the family. Burning bridges.
What do you mean?
Think about it. These past few days, the Li family bank has been auditing and closing its books. What does that tell you? It means she's settling scores with the old guard. She's draining the Li family's coffers, turning it into her own private stash. She doesn't care if we live or die. As long as we, on the day of the grand opening. Hey.
It seems Mr. Li is a man of foresight. You understand the value of planning ahead.
If you don't look out for yourself, you're doomed.
And this medicine, I'll make the dosage a bit stronger. This is called the Anshan Dingji decoction. Once you drink this, I guarantee no matter what happens, you'll sleep like no. You'll sleep as soundly as a baby.
Really? Then thank you, doctor. This is the deposit. Once it's done, there will be a handsome reward. Ha, oh my. Ha, oh my.
Idiot. We've got rats in the house. I need to go to the palace.
The Suzhou branch's cash flow. Why is it short by 3,000 taels? Xiao Denzi, go investigate. If you can't find it, don't bother coming back.
It seems I've interrupted President Li's money-making.
Miss Liu, why are you coming to the palace at this hour? Come in, have a seat, it's warm in here. Miss Liu, these past couple of days, does my complexion look off again?
I've been taking my medicine on time. It's just that, things have been a bit busy lately, so I've been staying up a little.
You don't look so great either. Did someone upset you?
Upset isn't the right word. I just saw something ridiculous.
What kind of ridiculous thing could make our icy beauty come to the palace in the middle of the night?
A couple of days ago, Li Yotsai came to my clinic. He told me he had a heart condition. He said, the bank's funding chain is tight lately. He thought your Li family was going to take all the funds and run. He even said Imperial Consort Li wants to line her own pockets.
That idiot, he thinks I'm going to run off with the money. Is his head filled with paste? Run off with money? Whose money would I run off with? This is called consolidating strength to show our power.
Hey now, don't get so angry so quickly. Fools have their uses. You think he's a fool. But to others, he's one of the few smart ones.
What do you mean?
Although Liu Kai is foolish, he represents the view of the majority. This great sage royal bank you've set up is taking too big a step. It's stepping on the toes of those old-timers.
Your Majesty, mind your imperial health. Don't use such crude language.
The language is crude, but the reasoning isn't. Look at your terms. Unified exchange for dragon notes. That's essentially revoking their right to issue private silver notes. The head office has veto power. That's treating them like grandchildren. Those people are used to being local emperors. How could they possibly accept it?
So what if they don't accept it? The money is in my hands. The authority is in your hands. They can take it or leave it.
The Zhao, Qian, and Sun families, these 5 great families, are already in cahoots. They don't want to bankrupt the bank. That wouldn't help them. Their goal is clear. Before the bank's opening ceremony, create panic.
Then what do we do?
The capital shortage Li Yosai saw is their best ammunition. Once they spread the news that the Li family's capital chain has broken, or even that the imperial consort is lining her own pockets, then
the depositors at the Li family bank will panic. Once a bank run happens, even if you have mountains of gold and silver, it's impossible to produce that much physical silver on the spot. By that time, the bank won't even have opened, and our credit will already be ruined.
What are we going to do?
Since the 5 great families insist our imperial bank is an empty shell for fraud, then let's play along with their scheme. Announce to the world that our imperial bank really has no capital to speak of. Draw on all the commoners who are watching for a spectacle or a joke. Let them see with their own eyes the vaults piled high with silver. Then, the rumors will collapse on their own. Our credit will truly be established. Reform is never easy. My 2 beloved consorts. Will you walk this path with me?
Wherever your majesty's sword points. This humble consort will follow without hesitation.
The people are the water. The sovereign is the boat. Water can carry the boat, but also capsize it. This humble consort wishes to accompany your majesty in earning the people's trust with integrity.